I hope so.
Well, I hope so. Welcome to episode 20 of Inappropriate Bar Talk. My name's Chris.
How's it going? I'm Tony.
And hey.
Hey. It's one of those days.
Just one of them days. Welcome to the show.
How's it going, everybody?
Let's do a cheers.
Yeah, let's cheers to the show, but I'd also like to cheers to my grandpa. He passed today, but let's remember him in the happy state. So let's give him a nice cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Hey, to you, Grandpa.
We can dedicate this show to him.
Yeah, we'll dedicate to Mr. Donald Carlson, war hero.
War hero. Pleasure
Sure.
to know the guy. Great guy.
Super cool, dude.
Super sad to hear.
Yeah,
about
really
today.
bummed. Thoughts go out to my mom and my uncle and my auntie and my other uncle as well. But you know what? He's good. He was in a little pain there at the end, so he's better off. He's at peace, as they say.
Right.
And hopefully he's getting yelled at by my grandma right now. So she's probably like, "You're fucking late." You know what I mean? Like, what took you so long?
You took your damn time, didn't you?
So let's shout out to them and cheers to him.
Cheers to that guy, man.
Boom. See you, Gramps. But yeah, not to start the show off, on a sad note or anything, but yeah, what else is going on, sir?
Well, we had a fun-filled week and news-wise and everything like that. There was a lot going on. There was, obviously more Trump protests, which we're not really going to get into tonight because it's just more of the same shit, different day. But there is a big fight coming up this Saturday.
There is.
And I said I wasn't sure if I was going to watch this fight, but I think now I kind of have to.
Oh, we definitely have to. No. We've been talking about it too much to not watch it.
I know.
Now.
I'm like, it's worth my $10 to split it with like some people, but I would not have paid for it by myself. No way.
No. I mean, I'm going to watch it at Lanny's and I'll give him like a high five.
Yeah. Maybe some beer.
Speaking of which, I found out when the high five was just invented.
Too funny a story.
That's funny. We were just downstairs, and Chris's mom was trying to tell us a story, and she was trying to tell a story about when the high five was invented. And I was like, what?
She was there when the high five was invented.
Apparently she was. And hey,
she's only in her 50s, so I don't know how that's
not
possible.
Only, dude, she's been around for some significant events. Not only did she see the eclipse.
When did the high five start?
I'm
gonna
saw
Google this real quick.
The original high five.
When did
that
the
was
original...
before? That's when they called it slap hands. They didn't even have
slap hands.
Slap hands. It wasn't even a high five yet. What's up, Raph? How's it going, buddy?
What's up, Raph?
The first guy to comment on our new chat, I think, what is that? An emoji of two? Yeah, it's two beers clinking. Nice. Cheers. Cheers to Raph.
I think he heard about the first part of the show too, so that's why he's got a heart out there.
No, that's the YouTube icon actually.
Oh, really?
But yeah, I mean, it'd be sweet if Raph was giving me heart icons. Thank you, Raph.
I thought that's what it was.
But no, so the new chat, I guess I'll explain how the new chat works before people get the wrong idea. So the new chat works, it's all of our streams chat should come into one. So if people are watching on Twitch, if they're watching on YouTube, if they input something in the chat, it'll pop up here and we can see it from all the channels. And I believe they're working on the Facebook one very soon. So hopefully that gets going. And we'll be able to talk to everybody from one spot. And I want to thank Andrew for pointing out that I could use this thing because I was looking for
pretty cool.
A source to do that. And yeah, it's pretty cool. So thanks, Andrew.
Is Andrew doing his own podcast?
No, so he works with like school stuff, and he's working on getting a live stream hooked up so they can do seminars with the outer islands and stuff like that in real time.
Oh, okay.
So so he's been asking me how this stuff works,
More
and I'm like, hey, I'll show you what I think I know. But yeah, thanks to him for helping get this hooked up, so now we can consolidate all our chats into one nice thread.
That's pretty cool. This we use Restream, So if you guys are
restream.
interested in
Very
doing your
cool.
own podcast or starting, you don't need all the shit that we use. You just basically need a computer.
Don't tell people that.
Well,
Make like this is hard.
I mean, we have a lot more equipment than you probably need. I mean, this shit's not cheap that you got set up here either, but you know, you could do it with a small mixer,
It's possible.
OBS, and a computer.
It's possible.
So,
But you won't have as much fun with the technical difficulties unless you set it up like how we do it. That makes it exciting.
it does. It does. We'll have to practice the intros, I think, like over and over.
You
and
know,
over again.
something happened. It updated right before we went on. So I think for the update, it like reset some of our
stuff.
shit. So you know how that goes. Fun stuff.
I'm unable to find the original high five information.
We'd like to say what's up to Phil. He's over here helping us as our bartender and fact checker and just all around fun dude to be around.
Yeah, what's up, Phil?
Cheers, Phil.
Cheers, guys. It's great to be here, as always.
Great to have you. It's always a pleasure.
So, I mean, it's not. It's right. It is always a pleasure.
So yeah. So Mayweather and McGregor. This weekend.
That's what we were. That's what I meant. What were we talking about before
yeah.
we? I don't know.
They had their
side
final
tangents.
press conference today.
Yeah. How did that go?
You know, it was a confrontational hype fest kind of
Yeah.
deal.
Typical.
But you know, it got a lot of attention. Obviously, they both arrived in Vegas today, so there's like all that news going around. Dana White's out there promoting his boy.
His boy.
And yeah, a couple verbal jabs here and there, and
Well, of course.
then we're
So
ready
nothing
for Saturday.
exciting.
Yeah, nothing out of the.
Okay, nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah,
They're gonna make it to the ring. Is all I was worried about.
as long as nothing, as long
Yeah.
as something doesn't happen in the next 2-3 days.
Yeah, they should be. They probably won't even see each other in the next couple days.
There was the eclipse this past week. Did you? I mean, that was in Hawaii. It was kind of not.
It
even
was
worth.
when I woke up, you couldn't see the sky. It was clouds everywhere.
Yeah, it was raining a lot that day, and then
Yeah.
I think it happened at like, if you were gonna catch anything, it wasn't gonna be the full.
Yeah, it was like
obviously,
20-something% only you'd see.
and you had to be up at like 6:15 in the morning.
Yeah, I wasn't about that. Not about that life. Not about that eclipse once in a lifetime, 6 a.m. life.
Yeah, I hear that. I wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, for a full eclipse, I mean, I went online and I actually looked at people's videos of it. It looked pretty nuts, like the people who actually got to experience it. But I also heard a lot of people bitching that they didn't see shit.
Yeah.
Or there was like rain or bad weather and
Right.
it screwed everything up. So
Well,
you consider
That's the-
yourself lucky if you got to see this eclipse.
that's the
'cause-
thing. That's the thing with those once in a lifetime things. They're usually a pain in the fucking ass. That's why they only happen once in a lifetime.
Well, and it has to come across your part, of the world.
Come across my part of the world.
And the moon was not anywhere near us, I guess. So it kind of started in the northwest and moved down towards the top of Florida. So if you're in that northwest to midwest, that range, the southeast, you probably got a good show. If you didn't have shitty weather, that is.
I see.
I had Nicole out there actually. She was gonna take video for us. She's in Missouri right now.
Oh, that's right.
So
She
they-
moved already, correct?
No,
Did
she
she.
didn't
Oh, she's
move.
just visiting.
Yeah, she's
She's just visiting.
Right. Her cousin bought her a ticket for the eclipse. Yeah. so-
Wow.
Yeah.
No offense, but that's some fucking hardcore nerd shit right there.
I mean, it only happens. I think the full eclipse only happens like once every. I don't know when the next one's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be like 30 years or 40
Every
years.
60 years. I swear there was an eclipse when we were kids.
There was.
I remember getting
There
the
was.
like tinfoil glasses.
Yeah.
I remember that. So, once in a lifetime, my ass.
That
Well,
was
it's a total.
A total eclipse.
The last one they said was in 1979, I
Dude.
believe.
Is 79 a last total eclipse?
The last total.
Oh,
eclipse.
okay. I was gonna
So-
say I wasn't alive in
They
'79.
weren't alive.
There was like a partial eclipse then.
Yeah, it was like in 94 or something like that.
You know what? You seen the sun get covered up halfway. You seen the sun get covered up the whole way. Okay. Same shit. Just imagine it.
So yeah, Nicole was trying to get us video while she was out there.
Well,
but,
thank you, Nicole.
But she sent me a little video saying, "Sorry guys, didn't really happen." But
Never mind.
but no,
Thanks
she,
for nothing, Nicole.
She tried. I give her credit. She was texting me like early in the morning, being like, "I'm ready for this thing." So, I mean, I watched the Casey Neistat video. I'm a fan of Casey Neistat, I guess. So, but he made a whole video on it where he traveled from New York to I believe he went to South Carolina, and he caught a flight down there, and then he actually drove 2 hours to go see it in the middle of like a random field somewhere.
In the middle of a random field somewhere?
Yeah. There were other people there, but I don't even know where it was. I don't even know where that place, it didn't look, it was out of the way. But it looked cool. The video was awesome. He took some nice drone shots, and then he actually got some pictures with his camera of it.
Okay.
And then the whole, it's like super sunny out, and then all of a sudden it just goes like dark. It like seems like it's dark for.
Can you see it like on? Oh shit, my mic's really loud. Why did I get loud all of a sudden? Can you see it like on the ground, like the shadow just come in like real quick?
Yeah, he had an overhead drone shot, and you can kind of see the shadow just come.
That'd be cool.
It just got like dark.
I like that. I like it.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Like I could imagine if you were there, it would have been pretty neat. And then he put like a pair of those safety glasses over his camera lens, and it actually kind of worked out. So you got some good shots of it. So it was cool.
Keep talking. I'm just kind of tweaking some stuff over here.
But there was other people who wanted to use the eclipse to their advantage. So there's been a story floating around that was apparently on Craigslist.
Dude, this is pretty funny. I was looking at that.
It's in Oregon, I believe the guy is located. So I'm going to tell you a little story of his Craigslist ad.
Read it to us, Chris. Read it to us.
Wanted. Woman who wants to conceive child during Totally Eclipse or... Oh, in Oregon. Sorry. So... I am 40 years of age, Caucasian male from Europe. My heritage is strong and pure. My looks,
sounds German to me.
Knowledge and strength is 100% and pure 100% lethal.
What the fuck does that mean?
I am looking for a worthy female with strong genes, beauty, and smarts to join me to experience the Totality Eclipse in Oregon. Exact place not set. If we have chemistry, I would like for us to make love while the eclipse is happening. When totality occurs, we will have simultaneous orgasms.
Ooh, lovely.
And we will conceive a child that will be on the next level of human evolution. We will make love together with me and my penis directed towards the sun. Everything will be aligned in the local universe. Both our cosmic orgasmic energy will be aligned with the planets. In a brief moment of ecstasy, we will understand everything, and together create a new universe full of love.
Why does his penis have to be pointing to the sun?
It has to be aligned with the planets, dude. You must like cats. Drugs are okay. Drugs are okay. Nitrous oxide while we climax and experience totality and conception is okay with me.
Some nice whippets right before we come. Woo! Woo! Wah, 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 wah.
So, yeah, this Craigslist ad was making the rounds. It was pretty fucking funny when I heard it.
It's pretty fucking funny now. I mean, I'm curious to see how many people responded to that.
It went viral. I know. I guess a bunch of these ads went out everywhere. So
that's funny shit. Funny shit. Okay. We got landmine here.
Wonder if someone took him up on it, though. For real. It is Oregon. There's a bunch of hippies up there. Who knows?
Oh, they said they can barely hear us. Wonder what's going. Let me see what's going on here. You keep talking. Don't have dead air.
Well,
Jesus Christ.
So,
just sitting there. How about now, Lanny? Is that better?
So what's this Gorilla Glue is suing growers of a strain of Gorilla Glue?
Lanny, let me know if that's better. It should be.
Yeah. What is this all about, Tony?
Okay, so basically, what's going on?
Turn you down.
Oh, turn that down.
Yeah, you can turn me down.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay. That better?
Yeah.
Okay. Can Lanny, let us know if you can hear us now. It should be better. I don't know why it wouldn't be.
Oh, I'm super.
But
Yeah. Go ahead. Are you gonna go with it?
okay, yeah. So Gorilla Glue. So Gorilla
Gorilla
Glue, the tape, they make the glue, they make tape, they make what else they make? Some other shit, rope probably, I don't fucking know. But
mostly like duct tape and glue.
Yeah, like duct tape and shit. But anyway, so recently a strain of weed's been circulating around called Gorilla Glue. So now the Gorilla Glue company is going and suing the growers of this strain in saying it's infringing on their copyright of their name. So it's a little different story than I've heard before. I've never heard a strain of weed being considered copyright infringement due to the fact that it's just never been an official product. But now that it's an official product sold in stores,
right?
I guess copyright infringement now will apply to certain strains if you don't get the rights. There's so many rights, so many names with like, Star Wars references and stuff like that. George Lucas is gonna be suing all these fucking weed growers and shit. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're marketing this in a public market, you gotta be like, I guess you gotta.
They gotta apply to the laws now. You know what I mean? Before, you could go to your weed dealer, and he could tell you, hey, this is called Mary Poppins, and this is Mickey Mouse, and this is Donald Duck, and if Disney, you tried to sell that shit in stores, oh, you better get Disney's approval, or they're gonna fucking sue the shit out of you. You can't have weed named Donald Duck.
Don't fuck with the mouse, dude.
No, do not fuck with the mouse.
Someone was going over. They own so much shit now, dude. Disney owns like everything you watch on
Disney
TV.
Doesn't
much.
fucking play, dude. They own fucking everything.
They own the Star Wars. They own Star Wars. They own ESPN. They own ABC. They own all these other networks I can't even think about right now. I think they own like
You think about them, goddammit. You think about them right now.
Stuff like that. I don't know. Marvel.
Yep. DC probably. They own everything, goddammit. McDonald's. I think they own McDonald's.
Oh, I watched a movie on McDonald's, actually.
What, Founder?
Yeah, the Founder.
I didn't watch it yet. Was it good?
It was good. It was good.
It was Michael Keaton?
Yeah. I liked it. I'll let you form your own opinions about it, but it was...
Now, is it supposed to be based on, like, a true story? Or, like, the actual events of how McDonald's came about or something?
Yeah, so...
Okay.
Basically, McDonald's was started up by two brothers, right?
Okay.
In California. And this guy comes in and sees, like, the whole new way of doing things, he was so used to selling. He was a salesman, so he would go to restaurants and try to sell this like multi-shake maker thing to him, right? But he would always go to these drive-ins, and they would take forever for the food to show up.
Okay.
So
did his milkshake machine bring the boys to the yard, is what I'm asking.
Well, he was going to California to show it to these guys because they ordered like a ridiculous amount of them, like 6 of them. So he's like, okay, I'm going to go. Wait,
was this when they invented the high five?
Back then, man. A six thing
shit.
shake maker was, every diner basically had shakes, malts, fries, burgers, and then,
the good old days.
Yeah.
Well, never mind. Let's not get into that because that's not the good old days of diners.
Yes.
When they had them mom and pop malt shakes and.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't alive.
I
back
mean,
then.
it
I'm
went
just
from
talking
like
shit.
the 40s and 50s to like the 60s way of dining, and then it kind of started to evolve, and then so basically he runs into this restaurant called McDonald's in California, and they're doing a whole
What's up,
new
Beamer?
They're doing like a whole new thing where the food's coming out like right away.
Right.
And
it's called
he's like
fast food.
Yeah, he's just like tripping out. He's like, don't you have to like cook it and stuff? And they're like, yeah, it's all done. It's ready to go. Here you go, and he was like so fascinated by the process. And then he took him back there and showed him how it worked, and
Mickey D's was born.
Yep. So yeah, you get to see how that whole thing goes, and then he takes it to a corporate level, obviously, and then you see how that happens, and it's a pretty cool story.
I had McDonald's the other day.
Did you? What'd you have?
I had their new like sweet barbecue crispy chicken sandwich thing.
Oh, how was that? I actually was thinking about that.
It was good, but I ordered a double cheeseburger too, and and then I was just like full, so I only ate like half of it, and I chucked it. I was just, I can't eat like too much McDonald's. Like I just feel like shit after.
I can't.
Sorry, McDonald's, but
honestly,
it's true.
when I go to McDonald's,
It's
I'm
tasty.
like there
I
for
love it, but it doesn't do me good.
Yeah, I'm there for like fries or nuggets or I'll have like one double cheeseburger.
Those are like the two worst things to order.
I know,
too.
I know they are. But
the pink goo and fries that never age.
Well, that I usually get that double cheeseburger too, but I don't eat at McDonald's that often either. Because once I have one of those though, I'm good. I'm like I don't want anything else. I don't double up on it because.
Oh, you gotta double up.
Can't, dude. You should have seen the original McDouble in the movie.
Yeah.
It kind of looked the same. But anyway.
Don't ever fucking get me excited. And then fucking just, it's just the same.
Nah, it reminded me a lot of like In-N-Out. That's what
the
original McDonald's reminded me in the movie anyway.
I'd love if we had In-N-Out here in Hawaii. But
it was just like
it's not going to happen. Just not going to happen.
Nah, they can't. And that was another thing too is that, when you make these franchises, obviously you got to uphold the quality of what,
That's called a franchise, sir.
Yeah.
You buy a franchise, you got to abide by their standards or you get shut the fuck down.
Right.
You're paying to use their name, basically.
Yeah. But, he has to rein it in because he sells the franchise to people and they just kind of go their own direction with it. And then it's kind of like, that's not the McDonald's way.
So Beamer says what's up on Lanny's account. Fucking Beamer, go sign into your own account and watch our show with your phone so that we can get another viewer, you bitch.
Yeah, quit cheating.
Quit cheating, you fucker. We need all the views we can get.
Yeah. Well, we want to thank you guys for tuning in.
Yes, thanks everybody for tuning in, whoever's watching. We appreciate it. Please talk to us on our chat.
Yep.
We're going to get into some stuff. What else we got going on, Chris, besides we talked about the Mayweather fight this weekend going on. Big party going on at Lanny's house. Call me if you want the address.
Everybody's invited.
Everyone's invited. We're throwing a rager.
Lanny doesn't know it yet, but everybody's invited.
Everyone's coming to the party.
I'm inviting my whole crew.
The whole crew.
They're all coming.
We're all coming down.
You ready?
I honestly think Mayweather's just going to mop his ass all over the fucking floor, dude. We're going to just see so much Irish blood spilled.
There will be blood.
There will be blood. But we look forward to it. Also, and this is an action-packed weekend.
It is.
Because what's Sunday, bro? What is Sunday?
What is Sunday?
Dude, it's the fucking Game of Thrones finale, bitch.
My God.
You need to get your
fucking
priorities in life
sports,
straight.
dude. I was thinking, well, college football gets started this weekend.
Who gives a shit about college football? We're talking about the fate of Westeros here, okay?
Yeah, well, there's still another half to go. So I'm like, they're going to leave us with a bunch of fucking
There's
going to
be so many cliffhangers. But apparently this is the longest episode that's ever aired. So there should have a lot of questions answered as well.
Well, I think we should also have a moment of silence for the dragon.
Viserys?
Who passed.
Viserion?
Sorry if you didn't watch the episode. But
we just spoiled the shit out of it. Raph, what is the fucking dragon that died's name? Viserion or something like that.
Yeah,
it was named after her
Viserys
brother, I think.
Yeah.
Raph will chime in real quick. Watch. He knows this shit.
See who can do it first.
By the way, we're giving away John's skateboard tonight here. It was left in this room. So the person who answers the question, what was the name of the dragon that was killed in Game of Thrones episode,
all right,
gets the skateboard. Viserion. So never mind. You guys all lose. We keep the skateboard. You're lucky, John.
The chat's a little delayed, so they might got it in time, but he may be away. He may be.
I don't believe so. Yeah, that one. See?
Yeah, that one.
It's not that delayed. Philip, will you do me the honor of pouring me another brewski, sir? Heineken, I've been drinking. There's a 25-second delay on chat. Rap's fucking timing this shit out, dude. Thank you, sir.
I'll take another two, please. Monica's in the house.
What's up, Momo? Sorry, I never called you Momo before in my life.
Or Omo.
Omo?
Omo. That was our godson's name for Monica. Omo.
Omo. Like maybe he was saying Elmo.
Well, he was young. Yeah. Aunt Mo. Omo.
Oh, Aunt Mo. I get you. I got you.
Is Viserion dead?
No, he's not. He's back to life as a fucking zombie dragon now.
Dude, zombie dragon. Does he blow fire?
I think he blows ice, dude.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like,
Because how can a ice dragon blow fire?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Raph, how can an ice dragon blow fire? Because I'm telling you right now, he's gonna play a big role in taking down the wall. That wall's coming the fuck down.
Is he taking down the wall?
Oh, they're taking the wall down, dude. I'm telling you.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. That's
might be easier to go the other way, but
well, apparently there's. Okay, wait. Let's save this for later because I know we're gonna get into.
We're
this
gonna
shit.
get into some
We're gonna
shit. But
talk about Game of Thrones, so you guys need to stick around for that because we're gonna get into that.
We are
a little
getting
bit later.
into. I'm so fucking pumped on that shit. But I'm
psyched.
so pissed that it's like over already,
I know it's
and I gotta wait a whole another year.
It's such blue balls, man. You're gonna make us wait another year for 7 episodes.
I feel like a kid, like right at the couple days after Christmas, after you played with all your new toys. It's like, oh, I gotta wait a whole another fucking year for this to happen
fair,
again.
dude.
It's not
It's
right.
Not fair.
It's not right. Dude, that's right. No, you're good. See?
Thank you, Phil.
Philip, thank you, sir. Do you have one for yourself?
You're welcome, and yeah, I do.
Good.
I do.
You should.
He's covered.
You deserve it.
It doesn't matter about me, guys. It's all about you.
No, dude, we're a team here. Is there a way to fix the chat delay? No, there's not. Okay, Raph? I just fucking deal with it.
Yeah, that's YouTube. That's on YouTube.
No,
so.
yeah, we're waiting. That's kind of, yeah, no. The answer to that's no. See,
2 years.
2 years.
Sticking to fighters,
I can't
Jon
wait
Jones.
2 years for the fucking new episodes to come out. Sorry, I'm still on Game of Thrones. What are you talking about?
Let's move on. Save it for later.
What?
Save it for later.
Fine.
We'll get there. We'll get there. It'd be better with some beer tasting. Jon Jones fails his US ADA drug test.
Fucking surprise, dude. That
After
guy's an
UFC
idiot.
214.
He's a great fighter. You know why? Because he has so much energy. He does so much coke. That guy just like, he's jumping around, jump kicking people.
Yeah.
He's coked out of his mind.
You know, Jon Jones, I'm not mad.
I'm mad.
I'm just disappointed.
That's the worst.
I really like Jon Jones.
I do.
I actually hung out with him at a bar in Vegas one time. He's super cool dude.
Was he doing coke?
He might have been.
Oh.
But I don't quote me on that.
Oh, shit. You're going to get subpoenaed. Chris, you just fucking... Chris
Who
just
knows-
said Jon
who
Jones
knows-
was doing coke. I seen him.
Nah, I didn't. He was just chilling and drinking beers at the bar with us and talked to him for a little bit.
He used
cool
the bathroom
dude,
quite often.
super cool guy, and he does like to drink. I'll tell you that. Like the guy. I mean, at least then I know he went through a rough patch where he was kind of like getting too deep into that
Hey,
shit.
life's
Where he
tough
was having a lot of
sometimes.
trouble. I
Dude,
saw his interview
know-
on Joe Rogan.
You know what it is? It's living in Vegas.
dude? That
Living,
you know,
living in Vegas can get to people. I've
It-
done a lot of dumb things when I lived there.
that's where a lot of the good UFC gyms are right now too.
Yeah.
Everything's in Vegas.
But
so
you got it's first of all, there's a reason it's called Sin City.
yeah,
It's a hard place to try to stay focused, and especially when you're training your body to be a weapon and to be a machine. When everything revolves around drinking and partying in that whole town, anything to do involves fucking getting fucked up.
yeah. There's
So
something
that's a
going
hard.
on.
It's a very hard place for. I'm interested to see, dude. I can just imagine the news stories now of the Oakland Raiders or Las Vegas Raiders players. They're gonna have so much crazy
Jesus.
shit. The strip clubs that they have there, it's gonna get fucking buck wild, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna get buck, son.
I mean, the nightclubs, the strip clubs. There's brothels not that far away. You know,
The
like
dude,
there's-
I'm telling you right now, they're gonna be partying at the Lamar Odom Suite. It's gonna get crazy, dude.
there's party drugs all over the place. I mean, you basically couldn't go to a nightclub without someone being in the stall doing a line of coke. You know, like
Oh, the good old days of Vegas.
it's a crazy town. You know, but you know, if you're a local, you usually don't go to the strip.
Oh
anyway.
yeah, I
You
very
kind of
rarely
avoid
went
the
there.
strip.
Yeah,
So I mean, we
I-
lived there for a while, and it's just
I hated the strip.
it's too expensive. Now they charge for parking, which is kind of
What?
bullshit. They charge for parking.
Dude, that was the one thing I loved about Vegas.
Yeah.
You could go anywhere and it was free parking.
Yeah, now that's not a thing on the main
Even
strip.
on the strip?
Yep.
Because I know
No
when I was
shit.
there, like downtown or the old downtown.
Downtown, you're good.
No,
Downtown.
that's where I had to pay for parking when I was
Oh,
there.
really?
When
Yeah.
were you there?
Actually, there are a
Like,
couple
t-
casinos
the
down
fall
there.
of 2014.
There are a couple casinos down there that
I love
charge.
how you said that. The fall of
It
2014.
was a beautiful time.
No, well, no, there was certain parking garages in downtown you did
Yeah.
have to pay for. I remember that, but the hotel ones you didn't have to.
Yeah, so now
They
all
have
MGM
independent ones too, and they
Yeah.
have, of course, they're the ones with the signs that says public parking, so you go there.
Yeah. Well,
So
now
you got
I mean,
you got had, sir.
I used to.
Tourist,
What?
fucking tourist.
I mean, when it was crowded downtown, you kind of sometimes didn't have a choice. Sometimes you would have to pay for parking anyway. Like,
I mean, if there's events, usually you do.
yeah, it's the parking situation
not
downtown is
stupid.
kind of shitty. But
I feel like my mic's just being
actually, yeah, a lot of places charge downtown now that I think about it. I know Four Queens did.
Yeah. See,
I know.
this man's not crazy.
Yeah, no. But now, well, anyway, now the main
No,
strip.
but the main strip before
casinos
you could
charge.
pull up into the Mandalay Bay, you could go to MGM, just park,
Yeah.
nothing. But so
Was it
you're
like-
telling me even like the forum shops and the malls and shit, you
Yeah.
got
well, that's
Wow.
Bellagio, you know.
Like, yeah,
so
like
that's
the Aria and
all the
Cosmo,
MGM
like-
properties. So that's Bellagio,
What about
MGM,
what is that, the Flamingo?
Excalibur,
Flamingo,
New York,
yeah.
The one
Flamingo.
where Dre's is, I think.
Yeah, I think most of the Harrah's properties,
where
which
Dre's
includes
what is this?
yeah,
The,
Dre's?
I'm talking about, right?
yeah, Dre's the night. Well, they redid Dre's. It used to be
Oh, the-
piece of shit.
I thought
but
that was
what-
Paris.
What was the hotel? Wasn't
I'm thinking of Dras.
It's where that
Dre's.
G.
yeah, that's
she
what it is. You're right. It used to be Barbary Coast.
And
That's where
That's where Giada's
Osh-
restaurant is.
yeah.
You
oh,
And
know
O'Shea's used to be kind of close by. I don't know.
Shays in Pearl City.
Well,
You don't want to go there.
Yeah, they should charge for parking.
Oh, if you didn't experience the old Dre's, I mean the old
getting up in
Shays
there.
back in the day.
Hold on, I'm not
O'Shea's.
paying for no fucking parking. You
If
fuckers.
If you know the old O'Shea's, you remember O'Shea's, right?
O'Shea's?
In
I think so.
Vegas.
Yeah.
It was like the shittiest rundown casino on the strip. Like you went in the bathroom and felt like
yeah,
a
it was
fucking
it was the
spa.
backside.
Yeah, they had Subway and
Yeah.
a food court.
Yeah.
You could play beer pong.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Yeah. Dude, Vegas was a fun place to go to college. I'll say that.
Yeah.
But I would not want to like raise a family there or live there for
No.
into my 30s because I would probably be dead right now if I still lived in Vegas. I would have probably partied myself to a early death.
It kind of was like if you met someone who grew up there, you were kind of like, really? Like,
Yeah, I
that
mean,
didn't happen too often.
I didn't meet too many.
It's a very transient town.
Yeah, there's not a lot of very balanced people coming out of Las Vegas, and not to say that I didn't meet cool people that were from Vegas. Let's take for instance my roommate in college, Richard. Cool dude, but he had his quirks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we all who doesn't. But I think a lot of it had to do with growing up in Vegas. It's a very just different element. I mean, it's all everything revolves around sex and money. Everything.
Yeah, gambling.
And drinking. So it's like it's just a very different place for a kid to grow up, I think, versus growing up here where you don't have billboards. But in Vegas, you go on your way to school, you see a big billboard of tits all day, or you know what I mean? Like it's just it
It's a
really
very
does
adult
influence
place.
people.
It's a very adult
Yeah.
place. Like, there's not a lot for you. I mean, if you look hard enough, there is stuff for kids to do, but it's like not meant for that.
No, it's meant to get fucked up,
Yeah.
cut loose,
When I would have
And
underage
wait,
people
what
come
it-
to visit, I'd be like,
get busy. We're gonna cut loose and get busy.
were you gonna say something, Mo?
Oh, I was just going to say the Barbary Coast turned into Bill's Gambling Hall, and now it is the Cromwell.
Ah, the Cromwell. That's
that
right.
sounds fucking Russian.
Yeah, so they basically gutted the whole hotel and redid
You gonna
it.
gamble or not? I called the
The
KGB.
Cromwell. That's right. So that's where the new Dre's is. It's on the rooftop, and it's actually pretty dope. We had a couple of friends that worked there. One friend in particular, but it used to be a pretty crazy place.
speaking of a friend of ours, I follow Agris Farms on Instagram, right?
Uh-huh.
So today they put like you can put your story or whatever where it's like a quick like 5-second video clip that like expires. So I guess their RO storage tank, the bulkhead was leaking, so they had to change it out. But the tank is full. So you just see this video of Wabi in like this farmer's hat and like rubber boots and like two other dudes, and they're like trying to get this bulkhead out, and it comes out and it's gushing like it's probably shooting out a good 50 gallons every 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Like it's dumping water, and they're trying to screw this bulkhead in. There's mud, and they're fucking all dirty and shit. It was funny.
That's funny.
But
I wish I'd seen that.
yeah, I might be still up. I'll try to show it to you later. But it's pretty funny. I was like, hey, that's Wabi. And then one of their shots too today, it was of Wabi, but in front of all the plants, and you couldn't see his face, but I know it's Wabi. You know what I mean? And he was wearing the Agris Farms hat and shirt, and he was like trying to be like a model. It was pretty funny.
Well, my brother took a picture of him with the Agris Farm or with our hats on for our company, and since then,
what is that? What is that now?
You know, that our company. So, so we tried to shoot there last week, but it didn't work.
Your porno company? Oh,
that one I keep that off.
who's GP? Will they ever legalize ranch?
Will they?
Ranch is in marijuana? I think so, yeah. We already see proof of that. I don't know who GP is, but
Will they ever legalize ranch?
ranch as in marijuana, I'm assuming. No. Well, the only ranch that I know of, our friend Trey would call ranch or marijuana ranch, and I think they're gonna eventually. Right now, there's like 29 states that recognize it, either medically or recreationally. That's pretty much over half this country, so it's on its way. So whoever GP is, I believe it will be, sir.
Well, and I spoke with him too, and he said they were about to go into harvest, so he said
Oh, yeah,
it was
yeah.
like all hands on deck
Yeah.
right now.
I told him, man, if you
It's pretty
need
crazy.
if you need help, I'll come. Ranch is in the dressing.
Oh,
Yeah, it's legal already. You can make it at home.
I made it at home last week.
You made homemade ranch?
Yeah, I got.
Was it buttermilk?
I got the powdered packets.
Dude, that's
It's kind of cheating.
you added fucking milk or mayo
sour
to it?
cream. Sour cream.
Okay. No, that's actually is
And
it the Hidden Valley one? It comes
Yeah.
out really good. My mom used to make that all the time. It's delicious.
Yeah, yeah.
It's delicious.
And you can kind of I spiced it up a little bit. You know, threw a little onions in there. A little
Oh,
cayenne pepper.
wow.
Yes, sir. It was legit. It turned into kind of like a spicy French onion after a while.
Oh my
Legalize that ranch dressing, son.
gosh. That sounds amazing.
It was
Free the
good.
ranch. Free the ranch. Free range ranch.
I'm down for legalizing ranch dressing again.
Yeah, dude.
Make ranch dressing great again.
Yeah, free
Hashtag.
not free the nipple. Well, yeah, free the nipples. Titties out for everybody. No, yeah. Fuck, I'm lost. Camera. Where's my mouse? I can't find my mouse. It's gone. Ah.
So how do we get? Oh, Jon Jones is how we got into this.
Yeah.
214 tested positive for metabolite found in cocaine. 2015 checked into a rehab facility. April 2015 involved in a hit and run, leaves scene after the accident. June 2016
Okay.
test positive for banned substance.
This is why I don't feel bad for the guy. He's had all these chances to fucking clean his shit up. You keep fucking up. You're an idiot. Is it fucked up to make a knock joke to a homeless? No, I don't think so.
Well,
Hey man, they
From what I
have
heard-
to have a sense of humor, man.
from what I heard, most homeless people just want to talk. So yeah, I'm sure a knock joke would be just fine.
Yeah, but I don't want to talk about fucking aluminum helmets and shit.
Oh, dude, those are the best conversations, though, man.
The government.
The government's coming after me.
The government. Why would we both automatically went to that voice too? Like, the government had a microphone in this cake.
The two agents watching me in the car across the street. Big trade news this week with Kyrie Erving leaving the Cavs to
Who
the Celtics
cares? Scrubs, all of them.
in a trade for Isaiah Thomas, Jay Crowder, and Zizic, and Brooklyn's first-round pick.
How did they trade Brooklyn's first round pick?
I guess there's some stipulation in there.
They must. I guess they have Brooklyn's first round pick.
Yeah, Boston had it when. Do you guys remember when Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce went to Brooklyn?
Right.
Oh, right.
They traded a future first-round pick.
How many? They must have traded a lot because I swear they used a couple of them.
Well, this
already.
one's for 2018, I know that. So
well,
Yeah.
obviously.
I think they used one. This
Well, I mean,
last
it could have
draft
been
because
for
they had a
later,
top
I
3
guess.
pick, and they were in the Eastern Conference Finals, so they had someone's draft pick.
Yeah.
I'm guessing maybe
It had to be.
It might have been Boston's.
God, they traded a lot for them old motherfuckers.
Yeah, everyone knew that Brooklyn was like
Just screwing themselves.
Yeah, just screwing the pooch. But so now it's a pretty valuable thing. So it's thrown in trade deals all the time now.
it's an interesting trade. I mean, do you think LeBron can win a title with that crew now, or what?
I don't see Isaiah.
I mean, Kyrie was a big piece.
I think Kyrie
almost
more
had just as
a
good
better.
a series
I
as
think he's
LeBron,
a
if
better
not
all around
than-
player than Isaiah.
than the series.
I mean, just physically, he's a stronger player. Just you can't argue that. Just the size wise, I'm not saying Isaiah's shitty or anything. He's a great player for his size, and he's still not scared. He goes in the middle, but I mean, Kyrie is just a physical beast compared to fucking Isaiah.
I mean, obviously they were looking for a center because they got Zizic, so they were looking for somebody in the middle. Obviously in that trade too, which I think
Centers are such pussies in the league nowadays.
but you need 'em,
There's
dude.
no fucking good center.
Nah, there's
Says someone who doesn't watch basketball.
Who?
Definitely you.
Who's
Everyone says it.
the
Everyone
best
says-
center in the league right now?
probably Green. Is he a forward or a center?
Who are you talking about? You talking about Draymond?
Green?
Yeah.
He's
like a forward, but
Like a
I guess he
small
plays center when he has to. But
No, he doesn't.
when
ever
they play
play
that
center.
small lineup, he's kind of the center. He's their power player.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
He's the strongest player out on the court
I mean, yeah.
when they
he's-
go small.
he has the most
But no, he's not a center. He's not a. I'm
Yeah.
talking a center. Give me the ball in the post. I'm gonna turn around and dunk it. 2 hands, Shaq-esque
nobody's
center.
gonna be as
Shaq,
good as
Shaq.
Shaq.
Yeah, exactly, Chris. Shaq was
Okay,
one of a
Elijah
kind.
won.
Oh God.
Give,
Well, you can talk about like
then give me
you can
a.
talk about Anthony Davis. You can talk about Karl Anthony Towns. You can talk about
None of them have that. None of them impress me.
yeah, because
They're
not gonna
soft.
impress you.
You know why? They're from this fucking pussy generations that are coming up.
That's true.
I mean, the
I can't-
Euro
I'm not gonna
style
debate
is
that.
kind of.
They're
But
soft.
What I will, the thing that I want people to understand is rules have changed, so you can't play the center position like you used to be able to
Yeah.
when Hakeem was playing it, when Shaq was playing it, and so on and so forth. So it's a little bit different.
It's
It's apples to oranges.
yeah, it's a little harder. You can't just camp the key, but still, you can stand on the block. These guys don't. They try to go out and shoot threes.
You can't
Yeah.
like. Okay, for Olajuwon, he could get the ball and he could back a player down that was smaller than him
Right.
for 14 seconds if you wanted to. Nowadays, if you have someone on your back and you're posting them up, you have 5 seconds, 4 or 5 seconds to make a move. Otherwise, they call it's a penalty, and it's a turnover.
What penalty is this? I have never heard of this rule yet.
I'm sure you haven't because you're a casual
When,
fan.
oh, but I know the game of basketball, and
Yeah,
that
you do.
sounds fucking bullshit to me.
It
You have
may-
a shot clock, and then you also have a possession.
Well, I mean, you always had
a
the
player
3
possession
second rule.
clock.
You had
Yeah,
the
you
3
do
second
not
rule,
back
right?
down.
3 second rule is one thing. Yeah, that's
You
a
cannot
normal
have
rule.
Someone on your back and be dribbling. Once you start dribbling the ball and someone's on your back, you have 5 seconds to shoot or pass the ball.
So not only is there a shot clock now, you're telling me there's a player possession clock as
Yes.
well. That's
Yes.
fucking. I understand what they're trying
and
to
they
do,
did that because
but that's stupid.
Yeah, they did that like in the mid '90s because players like Charles Barkley.
I've
or
never seen this
big
called
point
though.
guards, because no one does it because they know it's a rule, so no one does it. And now
They travel quite a bit.
that's a horse of a different color. That's a
Fucking
different-
9-step, fucking Euro step bullshit.
and which is not a travel, but I'm not gonna get into that.
It's a Euro step.
The Euro step is not a travel. Even James Harden's,
Okay.
if you're familiar with the James Harden Euro
Oh,
step,
yeah, I'm familiar
It's
with
not a
that
travel.
thing. Head down, fucking 2 giant leaps,
hopscotch
and
leaps.
a jump stop at the end. That's a travel, man.
It's not,
It's
though.
fucking a travel.
And then they'll still
He's
complain to
taking
the refs
advantage.
when it does get called.
He's
Yeah.
taking advantage of. They've exploited. They're exploiting the rule. Like,
Wasn't
they found a good exploit?
wasn't Kyrie the guy, or was it LeBron, who was holding the ball and walking down court talking? They just inbounded, and
Russell
Steph.
Westbrook.
Oh, Russell Westbrook. Steph Curry's like, what the fuck is this? He's literally holding the ball and just walking, talking to his team, and then he starts dribbling, and they're like, what the fuck? Like, I mean, that's the kind of shit these NBA players do. And then they're like, He's like, what? What'd I do? What'd I do? Like, bro, you took 5 steps holding the ball under your armpit like we're walking to the court to play on a Saturday morning or some shit. Get the fuck out of here.
I would show up.
It's classic.
It's bad. The officiating in sports is gone. It's really, and this is to boxing and everything. I feel like there's a lot of integrity has been lost in the officiating of sports, and it's really caused the actual integrity of the games to decline.
Well, yeah, it's all about it's entertainment. You know what I mean now too. So
Right,
it's,
but
especially the
to
NBA,
what extent?
It's
To
all
what
about,
extent are we
it's all about the
sacrificing-
flashiness and the quick,
I get the showmanship
pace of
part,
the
but
game and-
but to what extent are we sacrificing the actual rules of the game to just make it interesting for the people to watch?
look. If you don't like it, go watch the WNBA. Okay.
I don't even think the fucking WNBA should exist. That's the most boring fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
There's a couple girls that can dunk now. I think.
Waka Waka. There's Beamer, Swagnum PI. I know that's Beamer. All right, we got another viewer. Thanks, Beamer.
But yeah, I mean, obviously they do it to speed up the tempo of the game and the pace, and it's going more to that Euro style where everybody's got to be able to shoot.
If that's the case, they should write a script of a basketball game and just make a play of it, and people can go and be entertained by that. And then the people that actually want to watch the real game of basketball or the real, that's why I stopped. I am a casual fan nowadays because I got tired of watching the fucking nonsense that was going on, and it just wasn't entertaining to me anymore because I like the game of basketball. And when you start changing the rules because of this or that, for entertainment purposes, that shit irritates me.
Can we protect the sanctity of this game?
God damn it!
I do agree with that. I think you should have a game and that be the rules. Like, have the rules and play the game accordingly, you know?
I agree.
So.
We had, and then they had and one basketball, and I used to watch that shit after school every day because it was entertaining. But I knew it wasn't real basketball.
Yeah,
it's like, okay, I'm sure there's people that are really into Olympic style wrestling, and then they see wrestling, pro quote unquote wrestling on TV, and they probably fucking hate it, drives them nuts. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. It's entertainment. People do like it. So I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying leave the real stuff how it is, and then let Ice Cube or And One make these other leagues that are more entertaining for people. That'll give them the option to go watch this other stuff.
yeah. I hear what you're saying. I mean, you still got to uphold like the regular rules of the game. Otherwise, it's going to turn into like an N1 type shit.
Which is fine. I mean, not
as a
like
professional product,
right? Right, but
yeah.
at the same time, there's a market for it. So, and again, like I said, I liked watching the And One show. I liked watching it. It's very interesting to see what these guys could do with the basketball. But at the same time, I knew it wasn't real basketball, and
you like watching WWE too.
And I like watching WWE too.
Back when it was called WWF.
Yeah, what
Damn
the
it.
fuck? Bunch of wildlife.
I actually
fucks.
watched Monday Night Raw this past week. I was so bored.
God.
I recognized some of the people, but the Hardy Boys and John Cena, and that was pretty much it. Everybody else I didn't know.
Dude, they're
the
way
Miz and all
past
those
me.
guys. I don't know all those guys.
The Miz, that's the guy from fucking Real World, isn't it?
He's
Real
on a
World New
reality.
York.
Was he?
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
on the
it's
Real World.
The second time they were in New York.
Yeah.
I had
I'm
no
guessing.
clue.
I don't know. I don't know these things.
You fucking know.
Is the Real World
That's a
still
good
on TV?
No, it's
No, it's like the challenge now, where everybody has herpes and they all like do like they all do like fucking physical challenges, and whoever wins
Right.
gets the Valtrex or some shit.
MTV's really gone to shit, dude. They play like catfish
Because-
and ridiculousness like pretty much 24/7.
Dude, it's like they have who I want to know who the programmer is at MTV because they should be killed.
Oh, there's this new show where like people get naked and they just sit in bed together and talk about shit, and it's fucking weird, dude. I was like, what the hell is
Why are
this?
they naked?
That's
That's the
like,
gimmick?
It's like they don't know each other.
Naked and afraid.
They don't know each other.
They have that show. I thought that show was stupid as fuck. Why would I get naked and go run through the fucking jungle with my dick hanging out. That's just asking to get a fucking splinter, dude.
Well, I know that's crazy. Thinking of going in the wilderness without clothes, like
That's crazy. I'm fucking no.
I'm not trying to get mosquito bites in weird fucking
Yeah,
places,
dude. What if you had a mosquito bite right on your asshole? How shitty would that be? Literally.
That's a talented mosquito, I tell you.
Like, oh, it's warm in here. Gross.
Okay, let's not get that
Dude,
visual.
I'm just saying, you don't want to be naked in the woods.
Yeah,
Ask
definitely not.
Bigfoot. He's trying to find a way out, but people keep scaring him back in. Huh? He just wants to get out and take a shower, and people keep taking pictures of him. He's embarrassed. He's so dirty. It's not good being out there naked in the woods.
I'm gonna go find Sasquatch one day.
Dude, I'd go with you on that adventure.
You guys got to find that old guy's treasure first.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Did
right.
anyone ever find that?
I didn't look into it.
Dude,
but
you should be keeping tabs on this. This is your story.
what's his name? Do you remember?
Oh, Jesus. Dude, this is your story.
I think no, this was your story. This was my, or was it Wabi's story? I think it was Wabi's.
No,
story.
I
It
think
wasn't
this
my
was your story.
It-
Sounds like a Wabi story.
Yeah, it wasn't
Like,
my story.
man, I'm going to go find this treasure.
And I'm not even gonna look that up. I'm just gonna assume it hasn't been found yet.
You are a terrible journalist.
Was an interesting story, but
Okay, what's next on the agenda? I want to get to this fucking Game of Thrones shit, bro.
dude, we're not there yet.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
So sticking with sports stuff. Are you that anxious?
Yeah,
to
I'm
get
pretty
this?
excited, dude. I'm so pumped, bro. So
I
pumped.
just want to talk about it. ESPN takes
Oh,
an announcer named
this is
Robert
fucked
Lee
up.
off the UVA game. So there's a ESPN announcer, an Asian
gentleman.
ESPN announcer who was going to be commentating on the UVA college football game this whenever it is. It's either this weekend or next weekend. And basically, because his name is Robert Lee, a.k.a. Lee, the most common, pretty much Chinese name like in the world. Yeah, they took him off the game because of fear of him.
Is his middle name Edward?
You know, it'd be funny if it was.
Robert Edward Lee.
But yeah, basically, ESPN and
First of
Robert
all, he's
Lee,
fucking Asian. Give the guy a fucking break. He's not even fucking white.
they feared the announcer would be the target of memes.
No shit, but who cares?
Well, and I guess ESPN was kind of like, you know, we're sad that it's come to this in this day and age where we have to take someone off a game just because of his name and blah blah blah.
That's
and
fucking
it's-
racist, if you ask me.
Well,
No, I'll do the Heineken.
okay,
This beer's for you.
but yeah, I mean,
You know what?
so if people actually picked up, like, I'm trying to see if people actually picked up on this, like during the game,
I feel bad for this guy, dude. People always think I'm Italian because of my name, and I'm not fucking one bit Italian.
Would it have gone to memedom? You think if he just did it and
I mean, who cares? People could make memes out of our fucking show. Who gives a shit? It's a meme. That's what the internet's fucking for. That's what they're worried about. He's gonna get memed.
you know, I think
Maybe if he was gonna get maimed, I'd be a little worried.
ESPN, I think, was worried about their reputation more than his, and they just made it out to be about him.
He's not talking about the fucking. He's not talking about bringing back slavery. Jesus.
No. I'm just saying. I'm saying it would have been okay, but I think ESPN's worried about people going, "How could you
Phil,
not even
can
think
you-
about this
can
guy
you
being
grab the
named
mic, Phil?
Robert Lee?" And you put him on a Virginia football game.
Okay,
Like, was ESPN
what
not
do you-
thinking when they did? Because there's people stupid enough
What is
to
your
call them
take
out
on this? You're African American gentleman.
Yeah.
Are you upset at the Asian man being named Robert Lee? And
No, I'm not. This is the dumbest.
But would it be insensitive for them to put someone named Robert Lee on a Virginia
no.
football cast? Like, they weren't even thinking about the consequences of having someone named that on that.
Obviously they were. That's why they pulled him.
Yeah, like, I don't think.
I'm saying if it happened, hypothetically.
Yeah, it's not a thing. That's a
People
non-issue. That is such a fucking non-issue.
I think
that-
it would have been an issue.
That's because you're liberals. Fuck.
It wouldn't have been with me.
You would have been the guy upset.
It
Like,
wouldn't
oh,
have
this
been
is
with
a
me.
fucking. This is a stress. Shit.
It's a non-issue. There's not an issue there. The guy's name is Robert Lee. Like, I don't know.
It's not Robert Lee.
I know, I'm just playing a bit of
my name
devil's
is Robert
advocate.
Lee.
That's all.
That's what it is. It's not.
What
It's
Tony
not
just
Robert
did-
Lee. It's
What
Robert
Tony
Lee.
just did is more insensitive than what you're proposing.
Exactly.
And when ESPN also
But
put,
you see the difference.
Yes, there's a huge difference.
Oh,
Like,
there's a huge difference.
I don't know. Like, analogy.
Different
Analogy
Lee.
time.
It's like
No.
maybe
If-
Bruce Lee. They're gonna not let Bruce Lee.
no,
movies
his name
out?
was Robert Lee.
I get it.
So, like,
Like-
if, like, okay,
But it's
let's
a-
say that we have,
And they
like,
just
a-
pulled down the statue of Robert E. Lee
I get it. I get
at
it,
Virginia. So,
dude.
Maybe, you know
people
what?
are too
And
fucking
is he
sensitive.
That's
It's
what I
a
think.
goddamn
sideline
problem.
Reporter?
kind of with you on
Is he
that.
a sideline reporter?
No, he's in the box. I'm pretty sure he's like a color commentator.
Yeah. then-
Oh, that's racist. You said color.
Well, they wouldn't know what color he was. He might not have shown his face.
They
Could have been a
to-
white guy for all they
have
know.
to show his face.
They have to.
If you're gonna have a guy,
And he better be
called-
wearing like one of the
named
little
Robert
Chinese
Lee.
rice hats.
Yeah, seriously.
They'd
When
be
he's
showing
from-
his.
Oh,
They'd be
I'm
showing his
Robert
face
Lee.
in like 5-minute intervals.
The
They'd be
running
like,
back
we
made
have
that
to
to the
make sure.
fourth
Hey,
down.
this is an Asian
Have his
guy,
face
not a white guy
picture,
behind this
picture.
camera right now.
I just want to make sure everybody know I'm Asian.
The
It's a
biggest thing-
touchdown.
You're talking about football, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why are we having Asians call football games to begin with?
Now that's fucking racist right there. There's been an Asian that played before NFL, right?
Yeah, definitely.
What was his name? Not
Robert Chung or
Yeah, there you go.
Mark,
No.
or
There was
Chung.
another guy
He's for
too.
The Patriots.
Yeah.
There's quite a bit of them.
So there's a couple of them.
right now. Scott Fujita or something Fujita for the Saints. He was I think
Yeah.
he's a linebacker.
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
Saints.
you're right. There you go. See? Fujitsu. Keeps it cool. Anyway,
It was Mitsubishi.
dude. Shittiest trucks ever. Anyway. That was great.
If you're
That's
in
what
Hawaii,
we're here
and
to
you-
do, baby.
Dude, those Fujitsu commercials, dude. Mo and I had a conversation.
So I met that little girl that does the commercials.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, when she grows up, she's
She's
I probably shouldn't say that, but she's gonna be a lovely young woman. A handful for sure. She's very cute. She's gonna be a pretty lady.
Was she
But-
one of the ones that he has around his arms? And
No, the little girl that's always like,
oh, I know what you're saying.
yeah. I met her.
It was
at
like a Western
I'm-
play, right? They did that commercial. She was like,
I don't know what the fuck TV
Anyway.
you watch, bro. But anyway,
you talking about the daughter of the Fujitsu guy?
yeah.
Yeah.
I can just tell she's got because she's in her commercials. I can tell she's kind of like,
Well, you remember how you were when you were in commercials when you were a kid?
I could give a shit, dude.
He doesn't remember that.
Oh, what? What did I do? What did I do? I was in like 2 commercials.
I'm in the water commercial. Yeah, I'm the kid. Yeah, the one that's.
I never.
Hey, you see that guy right there carrying the bottle down the stairs? That guy's me.
That wasn't.
That's
I
me
never
right there.
carried any bottle down the stairs. So now I know you're fucking lying.
He might have skewed the details a little bit, but the sentiment's there, bro.
Bro, I was in some commercials. I was in some commercials that only aired in Japan. That's cool. It doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. I'm just saying. I had that hoppa look there after. Those Japanese love it, dude. But
Is it
I
true that
never fucking went around saying that shit, you fucker. Hey, did you guys see that new toothpaste commercial? No, I was never in a toothpaste commercial. I was in a swap meet commercial once for Japan.
was it a crazy Japanese commercial? You know how they have those like
No, it was-
crazy Japanese commercials with just like
I mean, I don't know. I've never
shit
seen
flying
it.
out everywhere.
I
and
never
people
seen
in
it.
furry outfits and shit.
I was an extra. My job was to walk through the.
Drink a Yeah.
No. Wow.
No, have you seen those crazy Japanese commercials? That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, I have.
They have crazy ones. The one with the ramen, that shit was nuts. I don't know if you guys seen that one, but it was.
I've been to Japan and I've watched
It's
TV
a whole
there,
bunch of
and it's-
nonsense, dude. Though.
It's nonsense to us because we don't understand what the fuck they're saying.
Well, I can't even understand how people could
Just
watch
think-
it.
just
It's like
thi-
people with ADD
just think-
watch some of those
dude,
commercials.
Just think what they think when they come here and see the fucking Old Spice commercials. They're probably like, "What the
that's true.
fuck is this?"
That's true.
With Terry Crews playing the drums with his titties. Come on. That's a
shit is
great
funny.
commercial, but they probably freak the fuck out. Like, first of all, I don't know.
They
For
probably don't
some
have
reason,
black guys in their
Japanese
commercials either,
get a little nervous around black folk for some reason.
Yeah.
So they probably like, oh, this guy's like a magician too. They probably freaked the fuck out.
Explosion!
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But anyway, I don't know what we're even talking about right now. We went way off on a tangent.
Robert
Oh,
Lee.
yeah, there you go. Robert Lee.
It's funny how we get so far off. We're like, wait, what were we talking about again?
Well, yeah. That's why it's fun this way.
So, stupid then, right?
It's very stupid. It's so, you know what? They made a bigger deal out of it. By not letting him do the thing, they
Bringing
made a
in
big
more
deal
shit.
out of it. I think they just wanted the press. They just wanted the press like, oh, we're being proactive.
Apparently, it was leaked though. Apparently, they didn't want it to get out, but somebody leaked it to the press. So it was
Well,
like something.
that's how everything gets to the press.
They said it was between.
No one calls the press and says, hey, I want you guys to know something about me. No. It's always like, hey, I'm going to tell you something about someone else. You got money?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Why did you send me this thing on beard jewelry?
Because I thought it was fucking funny. So basically, what it is now is they make these jewels for guys with beards. So like you know the guys that have the long beards, it's like gemstones, and it's like a corkscrew is what it looks. It looks like a corkscrew, and you twist it into your beard. So these guys got all these fucking like jewels hanging on their beards, and they're fucking like.
Just stop.
It's just it's a little ridiculous.
Not you. I'm just saying that stuff. Just stop.
Yeah, that's why I sent it to you because I thought it was ridiculous. Not that I thought you should get some.
Okay. I didn't know if you were hinting at me or if you were like.
I mean,
Because I seriously consider getting the skull one.
I could see like maybe a skull there and like a butterfly and a ladybug right there.
No, man, you can't do more than one. That's like.
What? Who's to say?
Shit.
There's no rules in beard jewelry. Dude, you putting yourself in a box, Chris.
I got the newest, coolest idea. It's the beard bun. You
Oh,
make a
God.
beard bun. Okay.
I've
It's the
seen
beard
guys
bun.
braid their beards and stuff
Fuck
like
the hair.
that.
Fuck the hair bun.
Just because you
Beard
can't
bun.
do a hair bun with
And
your
then with-
curly fucking pube head.
With with jewels in it. I can do it, dude. I
Dude,
can
you
pull
should
that
just
shit
put the jewels in your hair.
off. Fuck that.
You'll be so pretty.
So I watched the video and I couldn't believe what
It
I
was
was
pretty
watching.
stupid. It was pretty stupid.
And the guy winking at the camera got really
Yeah.
cringy after a while. He's
Very
just like every
cringy.
pose. He's just like, check out my beard. I got this 16 karat
What else did I send you this week? There was something else.
16 karat cubic zirconia. I'm rocking right here.
What else did I send you? I sent you something else. No, that's all you. Go back.
Earlier?
Go back. Yeah, right before the other one. No, too far. Too far.
The Wyland painting.
Oh yeah, so local news. They were, I guess Hawaiian Airlines bought. You know, by the airport, there's that building with the Wyland painting on it.
Yeah, when I
With
saw the
the
picture, I
whales.
recognized
The
it.
whales, and on the other side is something else, fucking dolphins or some shit. But yeah, they wanted to. Basically, Hawaiian Airlines bought that building, and they gave Wyland notice and said, "Hey, we're gonna remodel this building, and we're taking your painting down." And he said, "Fuck if you are, we're gonna what is that?"
Oh,
Oh,
shit! There's a
see?
There's a Wookiee. Okay, now I'm kind of interested.
See, I knew
There's
he
a
would like
Wookiee you
that.
can put in a Wookiee. Okay,
Anyway,
they should have it. make
so they wanted to
noise.
take. Basically, they told Wyland, "We're gonna take
be
down your
voice
painting, and we're gonna basically destroy your intellectual property." So the whole agreement he had when he originally did the painting with the original owners of the building was he owns that painting. So by right, they couldn't do it. So there was like a big stink going on, but I guess they settled finally in the last couple days. And what's gonna end up happening? They're gonna do away with those murals, and he's gonna redo 2 new ones, one with a honu and one with like a monk seal or something. So we'll have some new art to look at while you're in traffic and on Nimitz. Yeah, that's just in local news. Dun dun dun.
Well, yeah, I mean them having to repaint the building and kind of keep it in good condition was the issue. I guess they said they had to upgrade the building, and they said for that to happen they had to get rid of the painting, Which I don't believe is entirely true, but granted that building's old as shit, and it probably
It was
does
old.
need
It needed-
How
upgrades.
could they
well-
do upkeeping without
No,
without
that's why they
disturbing the
couldn't.
painting?
They
Yeah,
couldn't
so-
obviously paint the building without disturbing the painting. So that was the whole deal.
Exactly.
Was
it's
they'd have
money.
to get him to come and paint it again. And like you did this earlier, I think that had a lot to do with it. He said, "You got to pay me to repaint this shit."
Yeah, that's all that is.
I mean,
but
you gotta
Which is
think.
They
That was
came to a
understandable.
deal where he still owns the new paintings that are going to come up too. So they're going to run into this issue again.
Yeah.
They already know. Nothing you can do.
They're delaying the inevitable.
Yeah.
Well, they're just waiting for him to.
Or until
Kick the
someone else-
bucket. Then they're going to sell the building with the painting on it for like double the price.
Yep.
It's a work of art.
That's a shrewd move there, Hawaiian Airlines.
You sneaky bastards.
They know what they're doing.
They do.
I mean, they could have said, go F yourself and just painted over it and said, take us to court, bitch. But they worked with them, I guess, so at least they did that.
I would have just poured paint thinner on the very top of it and just let it melt down slowly so that he'd have to watch it.
That's
Fucking
cruel.
dicks.
That's cruel.
Lanny wants to live chat in.
Can we do that on your computer?
I don't have
You don't
FaceTime.
have
I don't have
FaceTime.
FaceTime on here. We'd have to Skype, but I don't have Skype installed. Lanny, we will not be able to do that today. I don't believe. Sorry, buddy.
It's unfortunate.
I can try. Let me see if I can try something. Oh, you know what? I don't think I can. No. Maybe after. Maybe next time, buddy. I haven't set that up here yet. Sorry.
Did we talk about Super Troopers?
Oh, we have not. I'm very stoked on that too.
4/20 of 2018.
What a perfect date.
Super Troopers 2 is going to be making its
Yes.
release finally.
The snozberries taste like snozberries.
Yes. Finally, man. It's been a long time
When
coming.
did the original get released? It's got to be almost 20 years.
Nah, it's not that long. I think
Pretty
it's like
fucking close.
This is
think it's
what,
like
10
10
years,
years.
2000.
Yeah.
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 Is it that
Okay.
long?
Pretty close to 20 years.
That's pretty crazy.
Bro, we're old. I don't know if you know this, but I literally watched Super Troopers probably 3 times a week in college. And when we moved into our apartment, we watched it quite a bit as well. It was one of our favorite movies.
It still is. I mean, maybe. So
Oh, shit.
I think like with sequels that take that long to make, it usually means bad news for a movie.
Yeah, I agree. I'm hoping it doesn't.
You know what? I did like Vegas Vacation.
I did like
Yeah,
Vegas
I did
Vacation.
too.
I give
That
you
was a-
that
that
one.
was a-
That was a long wait too.
Yeah.
And
so,
then not even only 3 of the original actors were back in that.
yeah. So
But they were the main ones.
Well, the
It has
cousin,
Chevy.
Chevy
Yeah.
Chase,
Chevy
and what
Chase.
was the
The
The-
daughter was
Randy
different,
Quaid?
obviously. It was
Randy Quaid was what's his
camera.
what was his name, dude? What was cousin Vinny? No, that's a different.
Oh
one.
yeah.
That's a different movie.
You're talking Cousin Eddie.
Cousin Eddie.
Yeah.
Eddie.
Thanks, Mo.
But the mom, dude,
Oh, Beverly D'Angelo.
yeah, dude, she had nice boobs back in the day.
She was, dude. She
In the
was a
original
pinup-
Vacation, she showed her boobies. In the original one.
She still look good.
No, she looks horrible now. She was in Entourage. She's like super bloated and like puffy.
Oh really?
And she
I
had like
haven't
a
seen her
lot of
recently.
plastic surgery. Like her face looks like, picture her face, but like stretched over like a watermelon. That's
Whoa.
what she looks like.
I got it.
That's what it looks like. It's like
No.
you cut her face off, like Arya Stark style, and then stretched it over a watermelon. Is what she kind of looks like now. Yeah, look it up, dude. You think I'm wrong? Look it up.
All right. It's right here, actually, because I have the IMDb up. Came out in 97.
So it is fucking. It is 20 years old.
No, not Super Troopers. That's
Oh.
Vegas Vacation.
Vegas Vacation. Oh, okay. So it's still
2001.
16 years old.
16. Damn, didn't seem like
Okay,
that.
now look at a recent picture of her.
Yeah,
Because she's hot back in the day. She was a hot, like, mom figure.
Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
20 years ago. We just said this.
No, in 97.
97 is 20 years ago.
Yeah, but you're saying
She had too much plastic surgery.
Oh, so 97.
A lot of plastic surgery. It was like,
Keep going, dude. There's more. That's not even the most current one.
She just looks like an old house.
That's more of like a current. That's more of a current one. See?
what else was she in? She was in something else.
She was in a
recently.
lot of movies.
She was in something else recently.
She was in Entourage. I just said that.
Oh, okay. No, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Sorry. Now I couldn't pin her, but now I'm.
In Entourage, she was Ari Gold's partner. Yeah. She looked like a fucking potato head lady.
Yeah, she was the.
Yeah, but she was super. That's when she was like. It's like. You know what I mean?
So just standard old Hollywood lady.
Yeah, okay. I'll give
She
you
looks,
that.
I mean, she looks all right.
No, man, she was young, man. She was hot, dude.
She's-
That's not a good. No, that's not good.
Not the best.
It's potato heads.
She had a lot of work done. That's like
A lot.
For sure.
Find me a lady that age in Hollywood that hasn't had work done.
Yeah.
But I think ladies look better if they just age gracefully. We all get fucking old. Who gives a shit?
Dude, people that get paid to look good give a shit.
Dude, well, guess what? Have a backup career because we all not going to look good forever. You think that looks good with their fucking plastic faces? I
don't
think that
know.
looks retarded.
They still put her on TV.
They do.
She doesn't look bad. I've seen a lot worse plastic surgery, but
I mean,
you know.
yes. But that's still pretty bad.
Like
She
I
got
thought
that
Joan Rivers
she got
was pretty
saw
bad when
mouth.
it came to
Oh,
plastic surgery.
Joan Rivers was the worst.
That was like,
She looked like the
too
Saw
much.
doll.
rest in peace. But yeah,
Joan Rivers knew she was fucking.
She knew it, but
she
that was
knew
part of
that.
her. That was
Yeah,
part of her
it's her
persona.
shtick.
Yeah.
Her shtick.
Her shtick. That's right. She was Jewish,
I mean, props to her for staying relevant all those years. You know,
dude. Her daughters are retard though.
I don't hear anything about her.
She's a fucking. What's her
was-
name? Sarah. Melissa. She's retarded. Actually, I don't really know. I'm just talking shit. But I mean,
she was in American History X too.
was she?
Yeah, Doris Vineyard.
Oh, yeah, she was the mom.
Yeah.
That's right. Always the mom. She's always the mom.
Well, if we're sticking to celebrity news, I did see something on the Twitter feed today. I guess they had America's Got Talent.
The Twitter
finals,
sphere.
and they do them live. I guess when they get to the finals and they're in the final parts of it.
Okay.
And how the Spice Girl, what's her name?
Mel B.
Mel B. Yeah. Who's she? Which Spice Girl?
I
was
know
she?
my Spice Girl. She was Scary Spice.
Scary Spice. That's
I know
right.
my Spice Girls, bro.
Yeah. So I guess she had a bad marriage, and basically Simon Simon, when they were judging somebody, Simon said, "Well, that performance was probably about as bad as Mel B's wedding or something," and like totally like called her out, and she got pissed and threw water at him and just walked off.
Who'd she throw water at?
At Simon Cowell.
Nice.
She got up, threw water at his ass, and then just like walked off
In the middle of the finals?
in the middle of the show.
Wow.
And Tyra Banks is like, "It's live, so you know that happens."
Wow.
Like,
That's funny.
but that was. I guess Simon. They all hit the red
We
carpet
can all
afterwards.
we
for
can all
interviews.
agree Simon Cowell's a fucking asshole.
Oh, yeah.
So sometimes you deserve water in your face when you say fucking backhanded shit like that.
And he's the boss of them too. You know.
Hey, you know what? I'm pretty sure she doesn't give a fuck. She's got a contract.
No, yeah. You got. I mean, you can't just. He put dirty laundry out.
Yeah,
I
you
think
can't air that
could
shit out.
qualify as gross misconduct, though.
Yeah,
I
that's
think-
what I'm saying on a professional level.
I
that's
think
kinda
both
like,
of them violated. First of all, you don't talk about someone's personal life on the air.
I think, but if you're a public figure, it's fair game. Because she's going through.
I don't know.
I guess what I kind of skimmed over. She's going through like a bad divorce,
Right.
and he said something to reference that. So
Right.
that's-
You don't
she's
air
a-
out. I mean, just out of
He's not air-
respect, I wouldn't air out my friend,
Yeah, it's
my
out of
my
respect.
coworker's dirty laundry.
That's totally true. Like I don't fault her at all. But if, like Chris said, I didn't know that. But if he's the boss, then she's.
Of course, he's the boss. He produced everything, American Idol, all that shit. He was the producer on all that shit.
Even Heidi Klum was like, "Well, he's the boss, so he does shit like that sometimes."
See, but I don't find that right. I don't find that right. Just
It's
because
not
you're the
right.
boss doesn't mean you can just fucking treat people like shit. And I believe strongly in that. I'm a boss, and I don't treat people like shit. I think I treat people with, even if they fuck up. If I gotta fire you, I'm gonna still tell you in a nice way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't gotta cuss you out and call you a retard to fire you. Hey, man, it's not working out. You keep fucking up, I gotta let you go. That's pretty much how it goes. But I mean, to
Here's the
I would
clip
never
right
do
here.
that. Oh wow. Oh, but she was laughing.
No, she was like, "What the fuck?" Like she was kind of like, "What did this fucking guy
I don't
just
know.
say?" Like that was kind of the reaction. She
Her
was smiling, but she was like, "I can't believe he just said that right now."
I don't know. By her facial expression, it doesn't look like she was that
He
pissed.
didn't even get. He didn't even get to finish his statement. She immediately grabbed her cup and just threw it at him.
Poor Heidi's stuck in the
Staged.
middle.
Yeah, she was right in the middle of the whole thing.
Yeah, it could have been staged, but I don't know. I don't think they'd make her walk out in the middle of the fucking finale.
And
we're
I get
talking about it.
yeah,
Right?
yeah, that's
it's
true. I mean, it is.
I haven't talked about this show ever till now.
He said, "I kind of imagine this would be like Mel B's wedding night. A lot of anticipation and not much promise or delivery."
It's not that bad. He was more so insulting the guy.
If she had a shitty wedding and it was like personal, that's kind of like
I
low
think
blow,
dude. More so he was sticking up for. I think from.
What if your wife left you? What if your wife left you?
Let
at
me-
your,
let me
at the
just put
altar,
myself-
or your bride. Your
Let me just put myself in a
Girl left you at the
not
altar.
an unnatural state for me. I'm gonna play the asshole here, and I'm gonna say from his point of view, I think maybe he thought he was taking a jab at the dude and backing her up. Like, oh, it's kind of like Mel B's wedding night, a whole lot of anticipation and no delivery. That's basically saying the guy couldn't fuck. Kinda. I think he was taking a jab at the dude.
I don't know what happened at the wedding. I think that's what we got to find out.
Well, that's what the quote you just read me.
Yeah, but
Right.
I'm assuming something went wrong on her wedding night, or was it just the marriage was just so shitty?
I guess the guy, maybe he's gay or something. Maybe
think
Gavin
the
Rosdale
marriage-
that shit.
The marriage was just so shitty. I think. That's what
I don't
they were
know,
getting at.
but I don't think it's really that big a fucking deal. I think it was. I think, like you said, it might have been a little staged.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go into.
Yeah, let's
like,
not.
finding
I have
out
better
the-
things to talk about, like Game of Thrones.
Okay,
Dude, that shit is staged.
It's
You
a
know that's
fictional.
not real?
It's a fictional story. I'm aware of this.
Game of
Okay.
Thrones. I thought it was based on
No,
a true
dude,
story.
it's actually.
Didn't
dude,
that happen like
It's a
1,000
live.
years ago?
It's a live stream from Europe. That's what's going on right now with all this immigrants.
Is that where the wall is?
The White Walkers are the fucking refugees. They're just trying to come in, killing people's dragons. It's not right, dude. You can't just roll in with the army of the dead like that.
Yo, Trump should get some advice from him on how to build a fucking wall.
He should. Magic and ice, dude, apparently.
You got to put spells under the wall. So, okay, are we gonna take a break?
But see, no, but Trump's trying to build a wall to keep out the magic and the ice. Literally. He's trying to keep that cartel black magic
I
out
got the
and,
reference.
and the crystal methamphetamines. Anyway, so what are we going to do? We're really going to take a break? What time is it?
It's 9:30, guys.
I think we just keep rolling, man. We're trying to make these shows short. We can't take a break.
Okay,
Okay.
guys. So what? Beer testing and like.
Yeah, let's finish these beers and then we'll start doing some beer tastings. What do you guys think about that? In the fridge. So there's
They're on top
a one
shelf.
with a cork on it, and then there's another one called like Red Man or something.
Red
Room? That's weird. That
Whoa, spookular. Red
yeah,
room.
that's kind of no. It's not called Red Room, is it?
I think so.
I think it's called Men's Room.
Men's room. It's a men's room red ale.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm so confused right now.
Yeah, it's a men's room red IPA from Elysian.
Just bring
Go
up.
look at the damn bottle.
Just bring up the Red Man first. Yeah.
Method Man.
Wait.
Red Man or Method Man? Yes.
I like Method Man better than Red Man, but they're both good. Remember when we saw them in college?
Yeah.
They blew the speakers out at the UNLV free concert.
Yeah, they put a free concert on in the quad.
Yeah. Is that what we were calling it? The quad? I
were-
thought it was the lacrosse fields.
We were streaking.
We did streak, but only because someone shot us with pepper spray, and I had to run and my clothes were on fire.
Dude, don't take rubber bullets when you're naked. It sucks.
No, dude. Wait, what? That would hurt.
Yeah.
Did you do that?
I wore like one of those cups like they do on Super Troopers when they shoot them with the bullets.
Yeah, right. You fucking would be donezo. Dude, the one when Johnny
a
Knoxville,
sick
Ryan
fucker
Dunn, and what's his name? Bam Margera took that mine with the fucking rubber bullets. You remember that in one of the Jackass movies? Dude, that shit was fucked up.
Oh yeah.
That shit was fucked up.
Was it? I thought it was Johnny Knoxville that took that.
No, it was Knoxville, Bam, and
they all
Ryan
did it?
Dunn. Yeah,
Okay.
they all three stood in there. And I think Danger Aaron was supposed to do it too, but he had like a panic attack because they shot one off before they did it. And they're just like, fuck that. But they somehow Knoxville still talked the two CKY guys into doing it. Fuck that, dude. That shit looked like that would kill you. It could kill you.
Yeah, those things are serious. Especially if you're too close, they can cause internal
If
injuries.
you just get hit in
for
the
sure.
temple, you're dead, bro.
That shit right in your face or in your
Good
eyeball.
night.
It definitely knock out some teeth.
Oh, for sure. That would not be a
Break
fun
some
day.
ribs.
That would not be a fun day. I'll tell you that much. All right, folks. Well, I think as soon as I finish this last sip of beer, we're gonna get into our beer tasting segment.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do we have today, Philip? Philip.
Okay, guys. Today we have a beer from Elysian.
Yes.
It's called the Men's Room.
I'm rocking the shirt tonight.
That kind of sounds naughty.
Yeah, it sounds
Sounds very sexually gay.
yeah, explicitly sexually gay. Like, don't get
I'm
it
sure it's
confused.
delicious.
Not jolly gay, but sexually gay. Okay, so we got the Elysian Red Ale, original red, the Men's Room. It's the original red ale. Men's Room Red is amber in color with a light hop aroma and toasty malt finish. Silver medal winner, 2012 Great American Beer Festival. Would you like to hear the story?
Of course we would.
I'm glad you said that. Hello, we're the Men's Room.
Oh, God.
We like to talk on the radio. We also like beer. So we made this beer just for you. It's a good beer, and we hope you like it. Plus, a portion of the proceeds from every bottle sold goes to help support the families of our military vets through the VA, Puget Sound, and Fort Lewis Fisher House.
So they're
Cheers.
So they're British from Washington?
I was going for New Zealand, but
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
So there you go, guys. So that's what we're gonna be drinking today.
Alrighty.
Try to get a.
Let's get a nice shot. See if you can get your hand in there and get it shot up for us. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Hold on, let me see. I might be able to like even focus it with this thing. This thing might even be useful. Watch. Boom. Boom. Look at that. There you go. That's the Men's Room Elysian Original Red. Alrighty.
So we're gonna crack this open, guys. Give me a second.
Alrighty.
So there you go. You just supported a good cause today by buying a beer.
You know, I usually when I tend to get drunk, it's usually for a good cause. Oh,
Tonight it definitely is.
Oh, you know, just a halfie.
Hey, get some for yourself there.
Yeah, share it amongst the room.
I've been actually kind of anxious to try this beer. I've been hearing a lot about it and how we were going to get it. And then you were like, oh, they have this thing. I'm like, sweet, grab a bottle, son.
I did.
And you did.
And you know what else I did? I grabbed the Poke Bowl for lunch. It was
Pokemon?
delicious. Yeah, I ate Pikachu for lunch.
They have good poke over at Tomorrow's.
Yeah, it was pretty tasty. It was a fresh, local, spicy ahi bowl.
Shout out to Tomorrow's.
Shout out to Tamura's.
Best beer selection in Central Oahu, anyway.
All right, we got a nice amber color here. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. No, you're good.
Damn, Phil. All right.
Phil's setting rules here as the
Phil.
bartender.
Lay it down.
You drink your beer in a fucking timely fashion, and maybe I'll rinse your cup out, dickheads. That's what he told us just now. He wasn't on the mic, so you couldn't hear it. And it's my word against his, so there you go. Oh, I was waiting for that burp.
That's like
Ooh.
caramel, toffee notes.
Wait. It just smells like beer to me. Oh no, yeah, I smell some toffiness. I can smell the grain.
Smell the grain.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of that like cereal kind of
Yeah.
character.
Okay, I'm gonna drink it now. Can I drink it now? Oh, he's drinking it. Yeah, very caramel.
Mm-hmm.
Very caramelly. I like this beer actually.
Reminds me of like a Scottish red or a wee heavy.
It has a lot of caramel characteristic to it on your tongue.
Yeah, it's sweet.
Yeah, it's very sweet. It's pretty good beer. Pretty good there, Elysian. With your gay beer.
So men's room.
The men's room, rest stop men's room.
Why is there a devil on the label?
Well, apparently that's what it looks like when you go to the glory hole. I don't know. It just sounds, for some reason, I relate glory holes with this beer.
It's not a far stretch, though.
It's not a far stretch.
Okay, I want to,
Rest area men's room is basically what the beer is called.
So I spoke to a rep about this beer, and they said they were going around the pubs promoting this beer, and I don't know exactly what they called it, but I guess they gave it an appropriate.
It almost has like a
name.
It almost has like a tea. It almost tastes like tea in the first hit on your tongue, and then it kind of swishes over to like that caramel flavor. It's weird. Yeah, I like it.
This actually be a good lead into our next beer because it's probably gonna be kind of similar but a little stronger.
That's how we like them. Strong. I like my beers strong and dark like my women. Strong and dark. Oh, she'd beat me up. What's her name? What is it? Yeah. I wouldn't have picked her for Ghostbusters, but I think she's funny, actually. Was Ghostbusters good? I didn't see it, but I've heard bad things. And I'm a huge Ghostbusters fan, and I was just like, ugh.
It was more
like it was like
Melissa McCarthy.
the WNBA of Ghostbusters movies.
Yeah, good
was,
analogy. That's a great analogy.
It was like a Saturday Night Live.
You're going
skit.
to see dunks, but you might see a layup if you're lucky.
It was like a Saturday Night Live skit, like the whole movie. You know, they kind of have that.
Yeah. Well,
all
most
of them are on
they're
SNL.
all from SNL, except Melissa McCarthy wasn't on SNL.
Well, she was as Spicer and stuff like that. She had her appearance.
She's not she was never a cast member of SNL.
No, but she was.
Okay,
on
so
there
don't try to
quite a bit
fucking play me
recently.
here, bro. Yeah, all right. A lot of actors, a lot of singers been on bits. They ain't a cast member of SNL. Don't try to fucking play me on air.
That's like saying Alec Baldwin is.
Yeah.
Well.
No, he wasn't.
He's not.
Yeah, he
He's never
wasn't.
been.
I was thinking of 30
hosted
Rock.
the show like 20-something times.
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
the
he's been
most ever.
offered to be on the show, but he never accepted it. I think.
Fuck Baldwin. He's a queer bag.
There's something about Baldwin I don't like.
There's something that all the Baldwin brothers look like they just deserve to be punched in the fucking face.
Hey, not the one that was in Biodome.
Especially the guy that was in fucking Biodome. Talking about Daniel Baldwin?
You really
That
brought
guy
up
should
Biodome.
get punched in the fucking mouth just for fucking... Him and Pauly Shore should have been burnt.
You watch your mouth now.
The weasel. We's in the juice.
He was on Joe Rogan the other day too, and he was
Pauly
saying,
Shore. You know, that guy's had more pussy than you would believe.
yeah.
That guy used to get shit-faced and just, like, basically...
Well, he was on
mol-
MTV Spring Break. He used to do that. I bet he got laid like
Oh,
crazy
dude.
on
He's
MTV.
probably- she's the weasel.
You get laid like crazy if you have his standards, which is he doesn't care if it's a chick or
Yeah.
a dude or anything.
Well, I don't know about that, but...
He said that in interviews.
So... That's
At a certain point. So
you know what? I was gonna say nice things about the weasel. No, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I guess wheezing the juice has a couple meanings, huh?
It's the weasel.
It's the weasel. Wheezing the juice.
No squeezing the juice.
No. That was from Chris's favorite movie, Encino Man. He had, you know what's funny is Chris had that haircut in high school.
Yeah.
He had not Pauly Shore's, Encino
No,
Man's
Brendan
haircut,
Fraser.
where it looked like just nappy, weird fucking. He looked like Blanca from fucking Street Fighter.
Yeah,
dude.
so I chemically straightened my hair in high school, thinking it was a good idea, and it looked cool for about a week.
And then it turned into like this mullet
And
kind of thing.
My hair is curly, so when the roots started growing out,
Really?
yeah. Well, you can't really tell. Well, you can tell a little bit right now.
Oh, I thought you just got it permed. I thought you had a permanent.
But when the roots grew out, the hair slowly started. It started doing this, you know, and then
Yeah, it started to make like this mushroom cloud
like
head.
a palm tree.
The funniest part was that's what you had for your high school graduation pictures.
God,
But I can't talk any shit because my mom talked me into getting highlights for my graduation picture. I look like a fucking Backstreet Boy in my goddamn graduation pictures.
So you had highlights, but I hear, Chris, you bleached your hair blonde?
Bleach blonde.
It wasn't bleach blonde.
Okay, it was Donald Trump orange. How about that?
Kind of. I used that. Everybody was using.
How about that? It was. How about you with Donald Trump orange? Catch me outside. How about that?
In my defense, it was the Blink 182 era where everybody kind of did the there was Offspring, and then there was
Blink 182. There was one point where Tom
there was
DeLonge
No
bleached his
Effects
hair, but
and Newfound
you're
Glory.
a bass player, and Mark Hoppus never bleached his hair. So
Are you
just
sure
saying.
about that?
Oh, I'm guaranteeing that.
I used Sunnin. Okay, everybody was using Sunnin because it was a cool thing to do.
First of all, you must have used like 20 gallons of fucking sun in then because your hair was fucking. There was a lot of sun in it. Let me just say.
I was just out in the sun a lot, bro.
No, you were not. You bleached that shit.
I didn't bleach it. Well, Sunnin is bleach.
No,
I guess, but
Sunnin is different. It adds highlights to your hair. We're gonna pull. Okay, next show we're gonna pull up our high school videos.
Go for it.
Or our high school senior portraits. I admit I had highlights in my hair. Super gay. Not my finest moment in my manliness of life. But your shit, this shit right here, man. That shit was funny.
Well, I destroyed all the pictures, so there's no evidence.
Oh,
anyway.
there's pictures. That's the one thing I always felt.
Tony always has evidence of everything.
Oh, I have
ever.
evidence of it. There was
you
one
have
thing.
evidence of it?
There was one thing. Chris was always like,
too.
when we grew up, he was always like the buff guy, like in good shape. I was always kind of the chubby kid, but I always was like, damn, Chris is always in shape, but I just feel bad for him because he just has this fucked up hair.
My hair was fantastic.
Your hair was horrible. It's still bad.
Here's the thing: is I never fully embraced my hair. I think that's what it was.
It's much better now that you keep it short.
Yeah, well,
and tight to the scalp, because you. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I'm pretty sure your mom used to cut your hair growing up, and you could tell. You could tell. You could tell.
My mom would be like, "You ain't Supercut's $19 for a fucking haircut?
Fuck
No, I'm just gonna do it right here."
Because let's be honest, there's not much the Supercut lady could have done much better for you than your mom could have done anyway.
Had my mom,
that hair doesn't move, dude. That thing's like Velcro.
Yeah, I love
Chris,
my mom, but we've moved beyond mom haircuts.
You got a glorious head of hair, bro, and you love it.
One thing you never got to worry about,
the curls. That's what it was.
It.
I didn't embrace the curls.
Chris will never go bald.
Yeah,
that's one thing. He'll never go bald.
That's what I'm saying.
I think he'll turn into like a fucking hedgehog and be fully covered in hair before he ever goes bald.
I mean, I let it grow quite a bit at one point, but
yeah, dude. In college, we both had really long hair, and it's funny because he has a super curly hair, and my hair is like stick straight, like I'm a Chinese girl or some shit. And it was just like polar opposites. So Chris had this fro, and I had like this fucking. Like Native American Chinaman hair, Chinese girl hair.
You have the Filipino hair.
It's super straight. If I grow my hair out, it's like super thin but super straight. Not thin where I mean I'm balding, but my hair strands are like very thin, like angel hair pasta versus regular spaghetti.
Are you trying to?
I have silky hair.
He had women's hair. Is
there you go.
I have beautiful hair. What can I say? It matches my eyebrows.
Should have seen when he flapped it in the wind.
Dude, I did that a couple times, and it was funny. Okay, so don't fucking try to make me out to be a dumbass. No, he said. Oh, Raph said he let Jason Whitty cut his hair once. One of the worst decisions I ever made.
Was it with a Flowbee?
No,
Didn't you have a Flowbee at one point?
Tony used to give
I'll tell you right now.
Neighborhood haircuts to kids.
No.
With a Flowbee.
First of all, I'll tell you. There's a couple stories there. I actually have 2 Flobies still to this day. They're in my house.
That's amazing.
In fact, I just had a conversation with Nate because Nate was looking for the clippers, and he opened his cabinet. There's 2 Flobies in there. He's like, "What the fuck is this Wayne's World hair contraption doing here?"
I just watched Wayne's World the other day.
So I was like, "Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Like my mom, growing up as kids, she cut our hair with the Flobie. We didn't have this kind of like tight
That
curly
shit wouldn't have
hair.
worked
It
on
wouldn't have
mine.
worked on yours,
Yeah.
unless you had like a really fucking strong vacuum. I don't know, but."
It sucks as it cuts.
It sucks as it cuts. It definitely sucks, that's for sure. No, but actually, I'm not gonna lie. The Flowbee worked well for for an inexperienced person cutting hair. You can't fuck it up because it sucks the hair up, and you have like these spacers, and it sucks the hair up. And you just do that all over your head, and it's gonna cut it length. Then you do the sides. It has like the tapered things. You can't fuck it up.
How does it feel to have a vacuum on your head, though?
It actually feels good. Yeah. You never took like the shop vac and just like sucked your hair up in the shop vac and just did that to your head?
I can't.
It's really
dude.
fucking
My
good.
hair's not built that way.
Oh, that's true. Well, there you go.
When you were bald?
No. Phil has hair.
My hair's like 30 million times more curly than your hair.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No, I don't know. The thought of the end of a vacuum touching my head was kind of gross, I guess.
Well, of course. I'm not saying put it in your mouth, but
Well, I thought putting it on my head was just as bad. So
You ever seen the videos when people are sleeping and they take the shot vac and there's like it's like their lips up? It's the funniest thing. People panic. It's so great. It's great. But I forget where we're going with this. Again, I totally spaced on what we were
my
talking
bleached hair and
about. Oh yeah.
I don't know how we even
Don't
got
do
into
that
it.
again. Don't do that again.
It sucks as it cuts.
It does suck. We're
It's
in
sucking my will to live.
we're in Delaware.
Delaware. We're in Hawaii. Mukalakahiwi. You don't really want to lay me. Pass the point, Mahalo. I watched that
Wow,
movie
you
way too many
you
times.
memorized that whole.
Nah,
line.
it was like my favorite movie when I was a kid, for sure. And Cassandra is still hot. What's her name?
Tia Carrera.
Tia Carrera. Yeah.
Who got super pissed at Asia Carrera because
Oh, because
Yeah.
she kind of looks similar to her, but used to get fucked for a living.
yes.
Tia Carrera was a lot hotter though.
But Asia
Asia
Carrera-
Carrera's pretty hot too.
Yeah, Asia Carrera. Not only that, but she's a lot smarter
Yeah,
than Tia
she's-
Carrera.
Yeah.
Really?
A lot smarter.
You know that one girl? What's her name? The one that was in Zack and Miri Make a Porno, the blonde. She has like a fucking PhD.
Kathy, no, Tracy
Something-
Gold.
Something Morgan. No, you're thinking of
Oh,
Tracy
Katie
Lord.
Morgan.
Katie Morgan. Tracy Lords was the girl that was doing porn when she was 16.
I
She
haven't
fucked
heard
the
anything.
whole
I didn't,
industry.
What?
You never heard of that? Tracy Lords was a famous porn star in like the 80s. And come to find out, like years later, it came out that she was actually 16 when she was shooting these videos. And it's they obviously you can't buy these videos anymore, but people have them, and she was underage.
Can you get arrested for having him?
I don't know. That's a good question. I doubt it, but it's if you look up the story of Tracy Lords, she was 16 doing porno, and she had a fake ID that said she was 18 and all this shit. So years later, like I'm guessing whatever production company got shut down due to that. Basically, they put out child pornography, and no one fucking knew about it till way later.
I have a question. What about like Brooke Shields in like the Blue Lagoon?
Brooke Shields?
Yeah, because it's an '80s movie. Like she was
Right.
on like a deserted island with
Right.
one other dude, and they used to get down. They used to get busy on the island. And she was underage, like
Was she 16?
she was like 16 or 17.
But were they filming this and putting...
Yeah, it was in a movie.
It's a movie, and they show her tits and everything?
Yeah, she's naked in the movie. I think this is the reason why, like nowadays, you can't show underage girls like you can't show underage girls like in nude. Like they have to be like 18.
They gotta be 18 or over.
Yeah.
I always wonder that because obviously there are movies and stuff out there where like teenagers have sex in the movie or in the show,
Kids.
and then
I'm
you're
gonna
kind
look
of
it up.
like, well, that girl obviously has to be 18. She's not playing the 16.
Yeah.
She's not.
Well,
the 16-year-old girl.
90% of the actors you see are
Some of them
playing...
look really young though, and I'm just
Yeah.
like,
I mean, shit,
how
you could play...
is that
I could
legal?
probably play... mid-20s-year-old.
Yeah, I mean, they have to be 18, I'm assuming, but it trips me out sometimes when I'm like, it's kind of, you know. So I looked up T. Carrere.
What's going
Okay,
on?
so
She still looks good.
So Mo just
Her
looked up how old Brooke Shields was when Blue Lagoon was released or when they filmed it. She was 14 years old.
And they show her naked in this movie.
Dude, I'd have to. Don't quote me on this, but I
Can you Google that right now?
We're gonna find out.
Yeah,
we're gonna find out.
because if not, that's fucking child pornography. You can't show a naked minor, whether it's art or anything. It's not like you have. It's not like you can call in a 12-year-old and say, hey, I'm gonna paint you naked.
I got a question for you. When does it stop being like a baby photo, like a cute baby picture, and then turn into child pornography?
Ah, that's a very interesting, great area you're bringing up because I don't know.
I would say when you get past infancy.
Yeah, I think once you're out of diapers,
Because I've seen like toddlers with like
you could still
girl
be in
toddlers,
diapers.
and I'm not saying like like that's anything.
But then
I'm
again-
just saying like when.
but
like,
then
what
again,
age,
in Hawaii, it's not uncommon for you to go to the beach. And
Yeah,
like, let's
that's
say
true.
there's like a little 5-year-old kid running around naked in the showers while his parents are washing him off.
Because as a matter of fact, okay, so T.I., right? T.I. and his wife, the rapper T.I.
Right.
and his wife, they're separated or something, and she posted a video online of like their toddler age, maybe like maybe a little bit older, toddler age, like older than
3,
infant, younger
2.
than like preschool, like
Yeah.
maybe
So
maybe
3.
preschool, yeah, like 3 years old.
Okay.
And it's his daughter, and she had like no top on. And he was like, yo, how about you don't show that on social media? And she's like, what's the big deal,
I mean,
So
I find that I think that's an innocent thing, but there are some fucking creeps and weirdos out there that'll probably get off.
I wouldn't
that
put it
shit.
on the internet.
I wouldn't put it on the internet. No.
It's one thing if you're
Yeah.
showing it to like family and friends
I'd
and
be
you're being
very-
like, this is a cute moment.
I'd be
or whatever,
very. I would if I had a kid. I'd be very picky of what I put of my child on the internet.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
they definitely.
Because there are a
different.
lot of fucking creeps and weirdos out there.
It sucks. People got to think that way.
It
but
does. It sucks that we live in a society with a bunch of fucking idiots, but that's life, man. Not everybody's normal.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like you're right. We go to the beach and then there's like kids who just like
It's common. A lot of
it's not. A
and
big
you might
deal.
even see kids up to like let's say the age of 7 or some shit. You might see them naked, but you don't fucking a
Yeah.
weirdo would sit there and look at it, but you just kind of do your thing and leave. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
okay, so for the Blue Lagoon, it says that so Mo found this article, and it says that like they kind of like glued her hair over her breasts, and then for the nude scenes, like the actual like where
It was
they
a
showed
body
her-
double?
Yeah, they used body doubles.
Okay.
So it says years later, and now adult Shields testified before a U.S. congressional inquiry
Oh, so this went to
that
court.
body
Oh, wow.
doubles of legal age were used throughout filming.
wow, so this did go to court.
In 1980, they used body doubles. They glued hair to her breasts and used body doubles.
Yeah, I can see that.
I could see it. Don't believe it.
Well,
This
there's only
is-
one way to find out.
this
Get
is
the
a s-
movie. Let's watch it.
It's the same Hollywood that let a 16-year-old girl do pornography.
It's not Hollywood that does that. It's the porn industry, which is based in Hollywood. But Hollywood, I'm not defending Hollywood at all because I think the Hollywood is fucked up. I really do.
Oh, it's definitely.
I've been like with the whole. I don't know if
I know
you've been.
you've done commercials, Tony. Okay, we get it. We get it.
No, no. What I was gonna say is I've been reading kind of a lot of stuff about Hollywood and like this whole supposed pedophile ring that's going on, that's getting busted. I mean, this shit goes back to like Heath Ledger's death and shit. Like,
Dude.
there's like conspiracy. I'm not gonna get into
There's
it,
a
but
famous director who can't come into this country because of pedophilia, like
and that would be who?
Roman Polanski.
Oh, really?
He's an Oscar-winning fucking director who he's in France, exiled to France because he can't come into this country. I think it's France, but yeah, that's the country that he's like.
What
a
did he get
citizen
busted
of.
for?
I'm not sure, but like I know like it's something about the 70s, and it just came up recently actually. Like I think he might have like tried to appeal it, and they're like, no, like you're still fucking
A pervert.
yeah, pervert. Yeah, essentially, yeah.
You're too much of a pervert to come into this country. You
So-
got to be a pretty big pervert not to get into America.
What does that say about France?
They're fucking big perverts. We know this.
Yeah, like that's. Come on.
Well, okay,
Chris.
what's our next beer, folks? And then can we start talking about Game of Thrones now, please? We do this?
Nah.
I'll quit this show.
Yeah, we can. Let's pour the beer first, and then. We'll
Okay.
Have you been watching Ballers at all?
I watched the first 3 episodes only.
I like that show.
It's I'm not gonna. I like The Rock, but I want to say so far I'm not impressed by the acting in that show.
He's not the greatest acting.
In that show, I've seen
Yeah.
him act in better movies, but in that show,
You know what it is,
I'm
though?
not impressed by it.
He plays a good football player, is what it is.
He plays a good football player.
Yeah, so
He was a football player.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
though.
They used
It's like
in the intro. They used real clips of him from college and shit.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of the point, right? Is he was kind of like, you know how people think just all football players are dumb jocks, but
But we are.
and he kind of has a little bit of that mentality about him, but obviously he's a business guy.
Yeah.
So
what season are you on?
I'm on the most recent one. I'm caught up.
Oh, okay, I'll try to catch up.
I knocked them all out. They're half-hour episodes, so I got through them pretty quick. There's only 4 seasons. Oh, it's in the 4th season, I think,
Okay.
or 3rd.
What you got for us, Philip?
Next beer for our tasting is
Next beer. It's a weird name, I know.
Okay, guys, welcome back to the beer tasting segment. Tonight we have a 9% alcohol by volume, dark ale on Lee's, Unibroch.
Yeah.
It's called Trois Pistoles.
Yeah. Any story?
I'm looking at it.
You gotta pop that top. Oh,
It's,
I'm making this thing.
Canadian made, so it's French.
Trois Pistoles is a remarkably... Just joking. Trois Pistoles is a remarkably mellow dark ale. To complement its aroma of ripe fruit, it has a pleasant aftertaste that fingers on like old port wine.
I don't want to get fingered.
Freddie got fingered. Okay,
Daddy,
so
would you like some sausage?
we're going to get you guys a visual of what we're working with here.
Yeah, give us that visual, man.
I've had some of their beers from Unibrow,
Right there, just hold it right there.
Unibrow,
Unibrow.
but
There you go.
they make really good stuff. So
It's really cool. It's got a cork top too.
it's kind of a good Game of Thrones looking.
That's why it's
beer.
gonna go.
I think there's a dragon on the front.
There is, dude. Actually, you know what? That's what caught my eye when I called you. I was like, "Oh, this one has a dragon."
Yeah,
I'm
so,
really pumped for this.
so this
fucking
is a
shit.
good. This is a good Game of Thrones beer. No, you'll be fine.
It'll be fine. It's not it's not champagne. It's
Yeah.
not gonna shoot out.
As long as you didn't shake it.
You didn't shake it, did you? Yes, I brought it here with a wagon and a horse-drawn wagon. Well, just don't get it on my
rode here
computer.
on horseback.
Don't shoot it at me. You said it's not gonna shoot. It might.
Kobe tie. Oh.
Yeah, wait. Dude, of course Beamer says Kobe. Oh, see, it does shoot. Jesus Christ. Damn, you didn't even get it. It
Hey.
almost took me out. Kobe Ty. That's a good porn star.
That was back in the day.
You think she was overrated? Who's your favorite porn star, Phil? Ooh, I like the way this is looking already.
They make fantastic beers, I'm just going to say. So
Hold that in front of the camera.
I've enjoyed my fair share amount of their beers. I believe, I've had
Nice.
this one before. It's good.
Jesus, can I get a little more?
Can
Can you get a little more there, bud? Oh, that was mine or his? I didn't know whose was whose. You guys, dude,
What's going on?
I don't want his lips on my lips.
Why?
Cause we went through this, Chris.
We've already discussed this.
I don't want your lips on. Ooh, this is a nice thick beer. It has an interesting smell. It almost smells. what's this? It smells like Cinnabon. You never fucking had Cinnabon?
Apparently it's a big deal with people when I tell them that.
Yeah, what?
Do you not live in America?
Have you not been in an airport ever?
Both of those.
Yo, we about to shot G. Shout out to Pistol P. Aye. That's what Lanny said. Who's Pistol P? You're Pistol P. What, no shout out to us, you fucking dicks?
Did you have some of that? Try some of that.
You guys don't shot G, bro.
I don't shot G.
Definitely get in
I'm
on
an
some
adult.
of that pistol is action. Pistol.
Smell it. Does it? Is it
Straight
to me?
pistol.
It smells like Cinnabon to me. Smell it.
It's piss dog action.
I could see how you get like some cinnamon notes out of it.
No, I'm talking like the icing of the Cinnabon.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You see? You see? what I'm-
Sugar.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Oh, you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, I mean that's a
Cinnabon, what the fuck? Don't act like you don't eat Cinnabon. You live right across the street from that shit, bitch. Lanny. He literally lives right across the street from Cinnabon.
okay. Now I'm getting more of it.
You see what I'm saying? See, I know my shit, bro.
Yeah, I definitely do smell like kind of like a cinnamon though.
It's like a cinnamon frosting kind of smell.
You get a little bit of raisins and you get a little bit of wine. Yeah, you get some raisins in there, some wine.
Oh, I taste wine. Yeah. It has like a
sherry.
has a sherry kind of taste to it.
Oh, but the flavor doesn't hit you like that though.
It's really mellow.
I was expecting something like really sweet, and that one's
It's actually really mellow. It fades off your tongue really fast.
yeah. Now I know why I like this beer because it had a lot going on.
You guys are just saying buzzwords from the label.
I don't even remember you reading that. Cinnabon for the ladies, shot G's for the faggots. We know you like to swallow, Lanny. Good for you.
This is really good.
This is actually a good beer. I like it. I think it'd pair well with the Cinnabon.
It would actually. I would. Yeah, definitely. Cinnabons and Tres Pistol.
Pretty good. It has a sweet, like, pastry kind of taste, but it's not super strong. It kind of fades off real quick.
Yeah, usually when you smell beers like this that smell that sweet, you get a lot of that sweetness in it, but it's not.
Yeah, it's a good beer. I like it.
Kind of dry.
Yeah, it has a dry. After you taste that initial like pastry kind of sweet taste, it just dries up and fades away real quick. The taste.
I'm thinking they probably use like a champagne yeast or something in it. 'Cause
It's really ephemeral. That's
ephemeral.
Okay, you're gonna have to fucking use
the
the
fuck?
definition with that one, dude.
Inform us.
what is that?
Inform us.
How do you
Philip,
even
please tell
spell
us
that?
what that means. Bada boom boom, yeah.
I can't.
You like that?
What was the word you used? How do you spell that?
It's a made-up word.
Oh, okay.
Shut the
I'm pretty sure it doesn't apply. I just want to use the
Were
word.
you trying to
that-
say ethereal?
No. EPH. ER or EM.
Ethereal.
Ephemeral.
Ephemeral.
Oh, okay. Ephemeral.
Sort of. I don't know how to say it even.
Lasting for a very short time.
Dude, fuck you and your goddamn big brain. It's very ephemeral. Lasts for a very short time.
Okay.
Wait, was that what that bitch was saying after we had sex the other night? Fucking bitch. No, I'm
That
just kidding.
sex was ephemeral.
I'm just kidding. I don't have sex. I'm like a monk. I think my mom watches this show. I have
So
to say
now
that.
you know if a woman you get laid and a woman tells you, "Hey, that sex was ephemeral," then
That
you
sex-
it doesn't mean it was great.
that sex was ephemeral. Damn right it was, baby. See you next time.
Yeah. So I'll call you.
First of all, any girl smart enough to know that word ain't gonna let me inside of them. I'm just kidding.
Truth, son. Truth.
No, I know smart girls. Wait,
You do.
no, I don't think I do.
Oh wait, are you talking about sexually?
Sexually smart? Oh, know them sexually.
No, I know some sexually
Yeah, no.
smart girls.
I know what he's. Nah, it makes sense.
I don't know, dude. Let's not talk about me. Let's not talk about me. This show's not about
Get too
me.
deep into that. Oh, Tia Carrere's net worth is $3 million, by the way, just in case you were curious.
$3 million, that's it? That's all Wayne's World's giving her these days?
She hasn't been in shit lately. She still looks pretty good, but I haven't seen her in anything.
Discovered in an ABC store in Waikiki.
Yes, she was Hawaii bred.
I'm sure she was bred a couple times in Hawaii. I would have if I met her. I'm sorry. Well, she was Laotian, right? I think she's Laotian. She's Laotian. I know a couple of Laotian girls. They're pretty hot chicks.
They're the one, they get tans and they
do some freaky shit too.
Oh, I don't know about that.
My best friend I still know him now to this day. I met him in 5th grade. He's Laotian. I used to go to he had a farm in Milwaukee actually, and they used to.
You're not talking about James Chun, right?
No.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, not that guy.
He was Thai or
His
something.
name is actually.
You remember James?
Yes.
His name is his name is actually James, but no, not James Chun.
He talk like this.
Yeah, shout out to James
Tony,
Chun.
Tony, what you doing?
I mean, I only knew him in elementary school. I didn't know
I knew him in elementary
I didn't-
school.
I didn't
And
know
I knew him in high
older.
school. He looked the same. He maybe grew like 4 inches, but didn't gain any weight. Still skinny. I think he lives in Thailand now and like teaches English to students or Laos maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure like what he.
He's
teaches
still a good friend of Adrian's.
Yeah.
From what I remember, from what I know.
Yeah, still a good friend. Yeah, but he just recently got married. Maybe within the last year.
Oh, he
I
got
would say.
married?
Yeah,
I do.
Someone married that guy.
Oh fuck, that guy with ADD to the max, dude.
Ethan Bradbury. You don't know about the Ethan
Oh, Tony,
Bradbury?
Tony. Hey, Tony. He's calling me. Well, I mean, but they don't say it like that. They just say, "Hey, Tony." But he was like, "Hey, Tony. Hey, everybody, look, it's my friend Tony."
Okay, I got one quick story. These ecstasy pills.
Oh,
They got.
do you
Okay.
want? Okay, go ahead. I'm almost finished with my sampler here.
Okay, let's do Game of Thrones. This story's not that interesting anyway.
No, it's okay. So Game of Thrones this past week. Spoiler alert. We're gonna talk about some shit.
Spoiler alert!
First off,
Shut it off now. If
one
you
of
ain't
the
gonna- if
one
you
of the
watch-
fucking dragons
is dead.
got fucking javelined by the Night King, man.
There's been memes going around the internet.
Yeah, I seen him.
where
He
the
should be
Night
on-
King is wearing a Olympic medal
yeah,
for the
For
javelin,
the javelin.
and then
He spears the shit out of that thing from like 400 yards away. Just as like
he does
dragons fucking shooting fire out of his rib cage and shit, and
trash
falls in the ice lake. Well, first of all, we should talk about what happened to Jon Snow. These fucking idiots go and get caught on this fucking tiny little island that's maybe no bigger than this room, that has a frozen body of water around. Luckily enough, the water the ice breaks so that the fucking zombie horde can't get them. And then the Hound's dumbass is over there throwing rocks at all the zombies, trying to hit zombies and fuck them up by throwing rocks at them. He throws a rock short, it hits the ice, and it slides all the way to him, and they realize, hey, it refroze. The ice refroze. So then they start running at him, and they got to fight these fucking thousands and thousands and thousands of zombies. Luckily enough, that Gendry dude can run fucking real fast, apparently.
Yeah.
Gets to the Night's Watch at the wall. They send a raven to Daenerys, which got to be the world's fucking fastest raven.
And the fastest fucking dragon.
And then she gets this news and still makes it back to him within not even 24 hours of them getting caught up. She makes it back to him, barbecues a good portion of the White Walker army, but in the process loses a dragon to this fucking ice spear.
See, Game of Thrones is fucking up in that sense. Where it's
What do you
like
mean?
The time that passes
Okay, so
is retardedly
they
short.
They talked about this.
Unless that
They interviewed the director of this last episode, and his thing was like, yes, we understand the timing is a little far-fetched, but at the same time,
really far fetched.
well, they said it wasn't what the episode looks like is that they were there for a couple hours on this island, but he said in real reality they spent a night on that island, and that's when that ice lake refroze. So it was about a day and a half before Dany actually got there. But still, if you know how far the wall is to Dragonstone for a bird, that's still at least a 2-day flight. You know what I mean?
It is, because it's pretty much one of the furthest south points, and then you have to fly to the furthest
no.
north point.
Dragonstone's in the middle of Westeros.
Isn't it?
It's in the
like-
Blackwater Bay, right next to King's
Because it's
Landing.
in Westeros here, and then Dragonstone's like over here.
No, so Westeros is this long continent, okay? And at the very bottom is Dorne. Then there's the Reach. Then you have the Riverlands. And next to the Riverlands is King's Landing. Underneath King's Landing is the Stormlands. And in between, right above the Stormlands is King's Landing. In King's Landing, there's the Blackwater Bay.
Right.
Okay, in Blackwater Bay is where Dragonstone is. So actually, Cersei's Daenerys is like very close to Cersei. They're within strike. She could easily fire dragons there and just fuck shit up if she wanted to.
Yeah.
But obviously that's not what she's about. You know, she's trying to break the wheel, not circle back around.
Right.
She doesn't want to kill innocent people, and
Well, she doesn't want to.
doesn't wanna
Basically,
murder
Jon Snow told her, "Hey, if you go in there and you melt the castle and you burn down the city, you're nothing new. You're just more of the same."
right.
So she's trying to be something new. She wants to show that she's for the people. She's not just trying to destroy shit and conquer. She wants to set a good example for everybody, kind of deal. You know, she's trying to be a good person. So they're gonna set up this meeting now, going into the next episode. They're going to set up this meeting with Cersei and the Lannisters and try to work out an armistice to ceasefire, and they're all going to try to work together to fight the White Walkers. You already know Cersei's going to fuck her over. There's going to be a trap. There's going to be something going on. So we'll see how this next week's going to be pretty interesting. I'm excited to watch on Sunday. I'm glad tomorrow's Thursday already. And it's going to be exciting, man.
I can't believe that's an option though, to team up with Cersei. Like, Cersei stabs everybody in the fucking
Well, the
back.
bottom line is they're fighting something that no one's ever fought before, and the fact that Daenerys just saw one of her dragons get taken out by a fucking spear. Not to mention, nobody knows that the Night King had these giant 4 chains on him to put into this river or this lake and pull the dead dragon out and bring it back to life. So there's a motherfucking dragon now on the zombie side. Now, my question is this zombie dragon gonna be spitting fire, or is it gonna be spitting ice?
That I
How
was
would a
wondering the same
zombie
thing.
ice dragon spit fire? Is my
I
question.
was wondering the same thing.
Yeah.
What is the dragon? Is the dragon gonna be able to even breathe fire, or is it just?
I don't know. I'm assuming he's gonna. Maybe it'll be like something cool, like a blue flame or something.
Yeah. How was that freaking polar bear they fucking encountered?
That
in the
fucking polar
beginning,
bear was
dude?
like
That thing
15
was-
feet tall, man.
Dude, that thing was. I would have shit my pants if I saw something like that.
I would have shit my pants
In a real
many
polar bear.
times in this whole series. Many times.
But
But I really
and
fucking
can the
pumped on this
dragon
show.
cross the wall? So is the dragon?
Oh, I guarantee it. So I think what's going to happen is I think that dragon's going to end up somehow playing a big role in destroying the wall. He's going to be melting shit down or freezing shit down. I don't know. He's going to do something. But that dragon is definitely playing a big role in bringing the wall down.
It's I mean, because the dead can't really cross that wall. There's a
the wall
spell.
is warded, is
Yeah.
what they say, which means there's magic built into the wall.
Yeah.
There's spells and shit repelling. Now, I read this other fan theory that the White Walkers are actually the ones who built the wall.
Oh, really?
Yeah, to keep the men out. Yeah, sure. I'll take a little bit more.
Keeping the men out.
Thanks, Monica.
Okay, and now there's this theory floating around that hit big Twitter news and in general Game of Thrones. Is Bran actually the Night King?
Bran is the Night King?
Is Bran the Night King? So the theory behind this, have you heard how it
Yeah,
works?
I did read this. So basically, he warged into the guy who became the Night King and got trapped right before he became the Night King.
Right.
Right.
So now he's trying to figure out how to go back in time far enough to keep it from happening in the first place.
Right. You know what? Honestly, you know what I think is gonna happen? I think Arya kills the Night King. There's a reason Bran gave her that dagger, and it's Valyrian steel. He could just told her, "Hey, you should kill Littlefinger, or you should do that." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that obviously the Valyrian steel plays a role. It's one of the only things besides dragon glass. And there's also a thing, by the way, called dragon steel that they don't talk about in the show, but I guess they talk about in the books, which is basically they take the dragon glass and the Valyrian steel and they mix them together and they make a weapon out of that. And I guess that is like the last time the Nightwalkers came about is the way they killed them was they used dragon steel to like finish them. But anyway,
well, I think maybe the Valyrian steel maybe already has pieces of the
dragon glass
dragon
maybe
glass
in it. Maybe that could be a possibility. Fragments, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like microscopic fragments. That could be possible. But so I think Arya is going to play a big role in killing the Night King. One, I noticed in this last episode they were trying to talk about they're looking at they're like if you kill the guy that turned the zombie or the White Walker, if you kill the White Walker that turned the undead into one of the soldiers, all their undead fall that they turned, right?
Right.
So they killed that one that they found that was like a scout group, and they killed the White Walker, and then all of those undead fell, except for one,
Right.
because it was obviously turned by one of the other ones. So the whole goal is now they're figuring out is we just got to get close enough to kill one of those guys,
Right.
and it'll drop like a third or fifth or a tenth of their army one swing, you know?
Yeah.
The only thing is that's what Jon Snow didn't get on that fucking dragon fast enough.
Right.
He was trying to work his way up there, and there's no fucking way they're gonna get that close.
If the dragons hit those well, I don't know if fire can kill the White Walkers. I mean, the actual Night King himself. I don't know if fire can kill-
there's the whites.
There's
and then,
repeated.
yeah,
There's repeated scenes where he walks through a
through
wall of
fire.
flame.
Yeah, he always walks through the fire.
So it makes me think that might be.
Now, what
immune to
about
fire.
Wildfire? Wildfire might kill him.
Well,
and
that's-
Cersei's got a shit ton of wildfire.
And wildfire supposedly is what ended the first war between them and the White Walk. Between the like children of the forest and the first man.
Was wildfire is what
was
took him out?
wildfire
Oh,
was
okay.
what defeated him. So, Cersei's got a lot of that shit
Yeah.
stockpiled probably, and then
Well, that Kybar guy, he's making all kinds of shit for
Yeah.
Cersei. But what I wanted to point out was, the reason I think Arya is going to be the one that ends up killing the Night King is Jon. You know, they were saying in the episode, it's mentioned it's impossible to get close to him. There's like a line uttered that like there's no way getting close to that guy. But Arya can fucking disguise herself as anybody. She might be the one to sneak up on him, get behind him, and slit his fucking throat with that Valyrian steel dagger. That's my hunch. That's my theory. That's what I'm going with.
so Arya and her sister Sansa are in
Oh, they got into it,
in
yeah.
a little feud now that Arya got the Littlefinger so craftedly planted that note that Sansa
That
signed.
shows Sansa telling Robb to pledge allegiance to Joffrey, her beloved whatever, Joffrey.
So now that's an issue between the sisters where Arya's like, I can rat you out anytime I feel like
Well,
it.
basically what she told Sansa was, I could fucking kill you, cut your face off, and just be you.
Well, after Sansa found out,
Yeah.
like went into her room and tried to steal the note from her and then found the faces, then she found out what Arya's really about.
Mm-hmm.
So Arya's now,
Arya don't fucking play.
Sansa's like, okay, she's a certified fucking badass now.
Yeah.
I got to watch my back. I can't just like have her off. Like
I think what's gonna
she can be anybody now.
Yeah, she
So-
can be.
So now that she knows that,
I
she's
think
like,
Arya is one of my favorite characters.
Yeah,
She's
I
a
mean,
fucking badass.
She is badass, and we all knew that was coming. We all knew she was gonna be like the behind the scenes badass.
I read another fan theory that I thought was pretty interesting. I didn't really research it, so hopefully Raph's still watching and can maybe corroborate my story or tell me I'm wrong. I was reading that, you know how everyone how I was talking earlier about there's going to be 3 dragon riders. Obviously, I was wrong about that because one dragon's fucking dead already.
Unless the White King is one of them, or
Yeah.
the Night King's one of them.
Maybe. But so what I was actually reading, another theory was maybe Tyrion. Remember I was saying I think Tyrion's a Targaryen.
Right.
I don't think that I read this other thing that or this other fan theory that says it's not Tyrion that's because basically Cersei's when she met with that fucking witch in the woods when she was a kid, it told her that her little brother was going to kill her. Now everyone's looking at Tyrion as the little brother that's going to kill her. but I think it's
Jamie.
going to end up being Jamie because Jamie was the younger of the twins. Now, come to find out, I actually think the twins are Targaryens and not Tyrion. Now, if you look at the history, Tyrion does in the books he has brown hair. He's not really blonde like he is in the show. But the twins are blonde, and Rhaegar, or not Rhaegar, Aerys was of the silver. He had the silver hair. He had the Targaryen silver hair. So Aerys, the Mad King, Aerys II, liked Tywin Lannister's wife, and I think at some point he fucked her and ended up having the twins, and that's not really. So what's going to end up happening?
Well,
Everybody was saying that
Targaryens usually had twins, right?
Well, something like that too, yeah. So, but I think at the end, because they've been leading us on so much, saying Tywin's last words was "You're no son of mine" to Tyrion. But really, I think Tyrion's going to end up being his real son, his real heir to Casterly Rock and whatnot. But really, I think what's going to end up happening is Jaime's going to kill Cersei, and by doing that, he's going to forge the Lightbringer, which is supposedly the sword of the prince that is promised, because no one knows he's a Targaryen. We know everybody else is Targaryens. You know what I mean? We know Jon Snow's a Targaryen. He's the son of Rhaegar, and
he's
Lyanna Stark.
And he's
technically the heir to the throne. His nephew. Yeah.
And
But
they seem like they're gonna hook up.
That'll be interesting. It's not the first time incest happened in this show.
In the Targaryen family too.
Oh
so,
yeah,
right?
that too. But I think first of all, Lightbringer's the sword is it lights on fire. So the only person that can hold it besides obviously Barriss, he has a light of. We already seen swords that are on fire. But I'm thinking this is going to be a whole nother level of it. And Jaime Lannister already has the golden hand to hold something that's on fire, even though gold melts at a very low temperature, if people didn't know that. But I don't know. I see that kind of playing out now. That the way they tell the stories, the way they fucking have all these twists. They've been leading us on to think that Tyrion's a fucking Targaryen. I think it's going to end up being Jaime and Cersei are actually Targaryens. And they're actually brother and sister, half brother and sister to Dany.
That's not surprising.
Yeah.
I kind of started thinking that too when I realized they were twins. I mean, I knew they were twins, but I mean when I realized, hey, a lot of this. Is somebody
No one's chatting. I think Raph might have went to bed. What time is it anyway? It's already 10:30. So what time is it in fucking East Coast? It's like fucking 3 or 4 in the morning.
6 hours ahead.
Yeah.
But somebody messaging you or me? Anyway.
Not me.
So the next episode, so HBO already put this out there. It's going to be the longest episode.
Yeah, 79 minutes and 43 seconds.
And the episode's also going to be titled The Dragon and the Wolf. So, and a lot of people think that's referring to...
They said the YouTube chat isn't working. Let me just make sure we're...
That's obviously referring to House Targaryen and House Stark, but which members, and a lot of people are saying it's going to be between Rhaegar Targaryen and Lyanna Stark.
Sorry, wait, I wasn't paying attention. What did you just say?
So that the next episode is going to be called The Dragon and the Wolf.
Right.
So obviously it's a
they're going to tell the
House
story.
of Stark and Targaryen.
I got you.
But I think a lot of people think we're going to finally find out some solid information about Lyanna Stark and Rhaegar Targaryen. And it's gonna. A lot of people are speculating that that's going to be what people are going to be talking about.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh, I guess they said. Hold on, let me try to reload this.
So we'll find out this weekend, and then we have an antagonizing wait for season 8. Which
I know, dude. I'm
has
so pissed
no
about
release
that.
date fixed, but is expected to arrive at some point in 2018. Filming on the final run of episodes, only 6 this time, is due to begin in October of this year.
October of this year?
Yeah, so they haven't even filmed it yet.
Oh. Hey, I am reloading the chat room. For some reason, it stopped working, so doesn't seem to be working right now. So I apologize to the guys on
That's
YouTube.
the message I got.
Oh.
Was Raph. What are you guys talking about back there?
Hey,
What's going on?
quit giggling. I just want to say hi to everybody. If you're watching, okay, I think we're back now. Let's try it. Let's see if this chat's working. Try it now, Raph. Let's see if you can get something up there.
Well, I think we kind of covered a lot of stuff. Obviously, Daenerys and Jon had an intimate moment.
Oh,
at the end of the
okay, wait.
episode.
Okay, it's working again. Raph said 2 things. Jon isn't a bastard, and Jaime is Cersei's younger brother. Yeah, we know this. Which what we just said.
Right.
We know that Jon is
Jon
the
is
son of Rhaegar and
Lyanna
Lyanna Stark.
Yeah.
And I think Jaime and Cersei,
Which would make
Are-
him the nephew of
of Dany,
Ned.
the nephew of Ned.
And
But basically, I mean, there's so I don't see them explaining everything within one more season of 7 episodes either. This season was so fast, and they had to like time warp people to try to tell this story.
I mean, why?
What are the spin-offs? What are the approved spin-offs? Do we know?
I believe it's going to happen before. Obviously, I think it's
Are
going to
there-
be
I
the
mean,
wars that
it's
happen
gonna be the
before,
prequels, right?
Yeah, before Game of Thrones, and it's going to be more individual stories of certain people.
Arya.
I would think they have to focus
The
on the
before.
Mad King.
They're gonna.
Well, he said individual stories.
Yeah, but the
Oh,
spin-offs, I
she's
think.
told, like, yeah, and she's like a baby before.
Well, she's not even a
There's
baby.
no
She's not
origin.
even born.
Yeah, you can't
they're
even have
talking
an
about.
origin
They're
story.
talking about stories like that take place before even any of these characters were alive that we're watching now.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So then that's gay. I mean, that's gaining traction, from what I heard in the community.
I want to see the
it's gaining
prequels.
traction.
I think the prequels will be cool because in the prequels there were dragons and shit too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's when the dragons were like prominent in the world in
Dude,
Westeros.
Game of Thrones, dude, it jumped the shark when the dragons were introduced.
What do you mean it jumped the shark?
You don't know what that means? Okay, so
I've
in
never
the old
heard that.
episode of Happy Days,
the
the Fonz jumped the
jumped the
pool
shark.
of sharks.
Right.
And that was
Motorcycle.
like when people knew, like, dude, this show fucking sucks now.
First of all, no, the show was awesome when they released the dragons. The dragons are badass, bro. You tripping?
I haven't seen the show past season 3.
Well, that's why it got real good after season 3.
So they're developing 4 different spin-offs.
Okay, what are they,
They don't have anything.
dude?
Solid. They
Joni
said-
Loves Chachi.
They said right
There's one.
now.
Morgan and Mindy wasn't a spin-off of Happy Days. Morgan and Mindy was his own thing.
Yeah.
There was only they had a crossover show, but there was only one spin-off from Happy Days, and that was Joni Loves Chachi. Cheers was not a spin-off of fucking Happy Days.
Joni Loves Chachi.
I'm trying to think of shows with a lot of spin-offs.
Cheers
had-
didn't have spin-offs.
It had Frasier.
Frasier.
It had
Yeah.
Frasier.
That's
it,
one.
yeah.
That was pretty much it.
Yeah.
I think for that. There's some out there.
I don't think there's a lot. Spin-offs are hard to do. That's why.
Like Mary Tyler Moore, and then you had like Rhoda, and then you had Laverne and Shirley. I think was a spin-off of like.
Well, you have Family Guy and Cleveland Show.
Oh, that's legit. There you go.
The Cleveland Show didn't do too well.
No, it's on. It's in syndication.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Jayton? How you doing, bud? Jayton's watching. That's
Going
awesome.
on, Jayden?
This beer seems like it's pretty fucking strong. What is the alcohol content?
9%.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 9%. That
Feeling
makes
the
sense.
buzz.
I'm feeling a little buzzy.
Whenever you say, "Oh, this beer tastes," I could taste the wine in the beer. Normally,
Yes,
you're working with something
Yeah.
with a little bit more kick.
It's got a little kick to it. I like it. I like the first beer we tasted better though. This one's got a little too much of that red wine flavor for me, and
When it warms up too, there's a lot more
Yeah.
flavors that kind of come out of it.
it has a wine flavored. If you guys, just letting you guys know, don't send me grapes because I'm allergic to them.
Laverne
So,
and Shirley.
hopefully
was
there's no
the-
wine in this bitch.
Laverne and Shirley was the first and most successful spin-off of Happy Days.
Laverne and Shirley was a spinoff of Happy Days?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, but what else was a spinoff of Happy Days? So there was 2. Joni Loves Chachi, Laverne and Shirley. Hey. Dude, the Fonz was the man. Whatever happened to Henry Winkler? Is he still alive?
Yeah.
Good. I hope the Fonz never
He's
dies.
doing a Happy Gilmore production movie still, dude.
That's true. That's true.
Adam Sandler keeps him in work. It's the Jewish syndicate.
I don't know why Jayton knows this, but apparently he said the Vampire Diaries had a spinoff, the originals.
Yeah, you gotta think about like the Buffy the Vampire Slayer, because then they have Bones.
Bones, yeah, that's true. Bones is from Buffy.
What else?
Nurses was spun off from Empty Nest, which was spun off from Golden Girls.
Just Google what TV shows has had the most spinoffs.
I was gonna do it, but my phone's dead. Sorry, guys.
Google that shit.
And plus, you guys got you guys are old fat checkers.
I'm gonna guess.
Fat checker.
If I had to guess a show that had the most spinoffs, oh man, it's not Roseanne. It's not Full House. I'm trying to think of like big shows, you know.
It's not Home Improvement.
You know who should have had a spinoff of Home Improvement was Heidi.
I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Yeah. Heidi ho, neighbors. Yeah, they had the 80s show, but it was fucking horrible. It was like not even a full season. I love the 70s show, by the way. I've
You
literally
still watch it, don't you?
Well, I've watched it literally twice through from beginning to end. And now I'm just like, I can't keep watching this fucking show because Nate's gonna fucking kill me.
Okay, so
But
the most spin-offs was All in the Family,
All in the Family.
which was spin-off series from Maude, The Jeffersons, Archie Bunker's Place, Gloria, and 704 Hauser.
So that spun off. All in the Family spun all that off. Wow.
Yeah. Maude, The Jeffersons, Archie Bunker's Place, Gloria, and 704 Hauser.
Well, there you go. There's the answer. Never heard of it.
You've heard of
never
The
heard of
Jeffersons?
All in the Family?
I've heard of the Jeffersons. I've never heard of All in the Family.
Dude, All in the Family. That's the one where the guy Archie Bunker sat in his lazy boy, and he just used to spout racist shit and just like controversial shit to everyone. But he was so lovable that it was just like
He's a lovable
That's
fucking
just
bigot.
Archie
that's just
Bunker.
Archie being Archie.
Those were the days.
I don't know that show.
Oh, yeah, and yeah. Oh, what didn't the Honeymooners have like spin-offs?
Well, he just looked up the most spin-offs, and
that's
All in the
it.
Family's
Yeah.
number 1.
Definitely. Well,
And then All Over the Place was second.
all over the place.
I never heard of it either.
What show were you asking about?
Oh no.
The Honeymoon.
The
Is it
Honeymooners,
like a
yeah.
top 5?
CDFG.
You passed it. You
H.
passed it. The Honeymooners, right there. Oh no, I thought I saw it.
Yeah, it's probably not there. I can't think of any shows that would have come from it. I was thinking about I Love Lucy. Oh, because then they had the Desi Arnaz show.
Is the Lucy Arnaz show.
Oh, Lucy. Yeah, Desi Arnaz. That's
And
one
then-
guy.
Yeah. There's some ones with
What's the
a lot
longest
of
running? What's the?
cartoons.
Isn't the longest running show? I'm pretty sure it's The Simpsons, right?
So Happy Days actually spun off Laverne and Shirley,
Yeah.
Blansky's Beauties, Mork and Mindy, Out of the Blue, The Fonz,
How
Happy
did it
Days
spin off
Gang,
Mork and Mindy?
and Joni
You were
Loves
right.
Chachi. Joni Loves Chachi.
Joni Loves Chachi.
The Fonz and the Happy Days Gang.
Fonz and the Happy Days.
I've never seen that show. We should pull up some of these shows. I bet you we can find some fucking great shit out of these shows.
Keeping Up with the Kardashians had a lot of spin-offs.
Dude, I hope
If
all
you-
that. I hope the whole family gets hit by a bus.
I'll cut you from the rooter to the tutor.
Starting with the dad. Or mom. New mom. What the fuck do you call? What do they call him? Do they call him mom or dad?
Caitlin.
Caitlin.
Just
What?
Kate. Just Kate.
Dude, I just rewatched the new Dave Chappelle stand up on Netflix. It's the part where he talks about, yo, I saw Kanye. I said, yo, Kanye, why the long face? That part has me dying every time, man. Every time. I don't. Dave Chappelle, I think, is one of just like the funniest fucking dudes on this planet, dude. I think he's so the way the way he says shit is just so funny, man. It is, and you know, I'm not saying like Kevin Hart's funny too, but his funny is more of just like you know, I'm funny, like look at me, But Dave Chappelle is like he points shit out, it's so fucking specific, and it's like, dude, that's fucking nail on the head shit, dude.
Yeah. I would say, like Kevin Hart, he's more comedian with, like.
I think he's more of a physical comedian, like with his
like
body and his expressions.
like
Yeah.
that, you know?
More of like a Jim Carrey kind of comedy.
Yeah, and then Dave Chappelle, he's like a comic.
Yeah,
Like he
I
has
agree.
jokes.
Yeah, he's got good
And his
jokes.
personality
And
is
good-
like funny. You
just
know?
good takes on
Yeah,
real life
perspective.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
his perspective. He has a very good, like, just a different
it cracks
perspective.
me
that's
up, man.
funny.
It's kind of like you're
hitting.
sitting in a living room or like in a room with him, and you're just listening to him tell
Dude,
jokes.
I would fucking just as long as I could smoke weed, I'd pay money to do
Oh,
that.
you know he'd be down. You know he'd be down.
No, he don't smoke weed no more.
What?
That's
Are you sure?
what? No, Dave Chappelle don't smoke weed no more.
Are you sure he didn't smoke weed with black people no more? Like, I remember that was one
Why
of
is
his
that a
jokes.
thing? Is that a bad thing to
That was
do?
like one of his jokes. Like, I don't smoke weed with black people. And he was like, because they always talk about like their problems and shit. White people, they just talk about the last time they smoked weed.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
shit.
Hey man, you remember that time?
Cheeseburger.
Yeah.
I remember
Jaeger.
that time we bought all those White Castle burgers from
Four
Costco.
four beers, man.
Yeah. Bong rip.
Bong rip.
Cheeseburger.
Jaeger bomb.
Yeah.
Classic, dude. It's classic. It's classic. Shit. So, Jayton, now that we know that your favorite show is The Vampire Diaries, how did you feel about Twilight, the movies? Are you a fan of those as well? Let me know.
Too much glitter.
There's a lot of sparkles in that movie.
It was.
I've never seen it. I just heard that. Like, it was a.
Well, you
I'm
know
not going to
what?
lie. I've watched probably, how many was there? 3? I watched 2 out of 3 of them.
Yeah.
I watched the first 2.
I mean, they had to have been like sort of.
I mean, I
decent,
kind of
right?
well, the thing was I kind of thought the girl, what's her name? The girl.
Kristen Stewart?
I thought she was kind of hot, but then now she just seems like white trash to me.
Yeah, I kind of get that vibe off her too, to be honest.
Like I
don't
feel
know.
like she'd smell funky.
Oh, definitely. She smells like she's been like 3
Like,
days of Coachella, no shower.
3 days of Coachella, greasy hair,
Yeah.
just a funky puss.
she's got those like dark eyes too. You know what I mean? It
like she's
kinda
been partying too much. Yeah,
yeah. Like you're
I'm
kinda
not about that.
hungover or
I want a
something.
healthy girl nowadays. I need a healthy girl so that she can feed me and make me healthy. Because I'm very bad at my own health. I don't want to die anytime soon.
I feel sorry for that girl.
Why? I like salads and stuff.
Salads are good. I
I,
don't
the
think you
salads
So,
are the
okay.
easy part. I think getting
No.
you to the gym would be the hard part.
You don't got to get me to a gym. Just get me out of my house.
Yeah, just have to, just be
Okay, getting you out of the
active.
house would be the hard
Yeah, that's
part.
the hard part.
Don't sit on your couch for fucking 8 hours a day. That's
I mean,
That's the thing,
first-
though. Is
Ask
I
Mo, I
work
haven't
all
tried to the
week,
gym,
and
too.
it's not. My job's not physically demanding, but it's mentally demanding, and it's like I'm just tired. Like I don't want to see people on the weekends. I just want to lay down and sleep and watch movies and just do my own thing. You know?
Dude, what would Jeff Bezos say, bro?
Who the fuck's Jeff Bezos?
You don't know who Jeff Bezos is?
No,
He's the owner of Amazon, bro.
who gives a shit what he would say.
What would Brian Boitano do?
Yeah, that's the wait.
God damn it!
What does Ja Rule? What's Ja Rule say?
Ja Rule would rip you off on a fucking music festival and have to go to jail sometime soon.
Dude, Ja Rule and Ashanti are
Again.
coming to Hawaii November 18th. Get your tickets.
Ja
What?
Rule's probably,
JK.
dude.
Wait, That's real.
Holla.
Yeah. Oh, that's good, dude.
It's murder.
I remember in high school, I just wanted a CD so bad, and I kept bugging this kid to get me a CD. And then when I got it, I was so disappointed.
Yeah, I could have told you that from.
He kept
Dude,
telling me
Ja
it's not
Rule.
that good. I'm just like, just
Holla,
burn me the
holla.
CD. I'll give you like $10.
I'm not gonna lie, that song was hot in the day.
Yeah.
I liked Ja Rule's first CD, guys. It's a good CD.
It's
Revisit
easy.
it. If you get a chance, revisit it.
Baby girl, best have my
You
money
know
for
what?
show before they go.
I didn't realize so many people were so fucking short. He's like a little midget man,
Hey, don't be messing with Ja Rule.
dude.
He said he just watched the original, so
I'm gonna have to check that out. Gene said, no. I just watched the originals. I didn't watch the Vampire Diaries. I think that's what he's getting at. Don't fucking lie, bro. I know your wife made you watch the Vampire Diaries.
It's all good, dude.
It's all good.
My wife makes me watch Housewives all the time. So
I watch
my
Basketball Diaries. It's sort of the
and
same.
lately NCIS.
Basketball Diaries is a pretty intense fucking movie. It has nothing to do with the Vampire Diaries.
Not at all.
It has to do with heroin and like a little bit of basketball. Very
It's
little
very
bit of it.
misleading.
Yeah.
It's very misleading.
I remember, I think my mom rented me that movie. Thinking, I was like, oh, Mom, it's basketball. It's Leonardo DiCaprio. It was like the saddest fucking movie I ever watched in my life.
What was the movie with the Wayans brother and Jared Leto?
Oh, Rec Room for a Dream.
It kind of...
That kind of along those
Yeah,
same
like,
lines.
that's
Yeah,
what it
where
was,
it's really like trippy, drug, just sad fucking shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really
Ass to ass. I just remember that part from Rec Room for a Dream. You remember that? What's the girl's name in that movie? The girl with the eyebrows, dude. She had
Yeah,
like
I
the
don't know.
serious eyebrows. Come on, Monica. You know who I'm talking about. She had like real light eyes, but like serious eyebrows. Requiem for a Dream.
Is that the girl from Shameless?
I don't think so. It's Chris has it up right here. Jennifer Connelly. Yeah.
Dude, Jennifer Connelly's a great actress.
She took a dildo in the butthole. Double dildo, ass to ass with another girl.
I haven't seen that movie. You know.
You should check it out.
Yeah.
It's a super fucking like very. You're not
I've
gonna watch it and be like, I'm so glad I watched that. You're gonna watch it and be like, oh,
Yeah. It takes it's
the world.
draining.
This world is fucking horrible. That's how you feel at the end, dude. The grandma used to freak me the fuck out. The grandma in Rec Room for a Dream. I watched that a lot in my freshman year
I
of
was
college.
gonna say I
Dude,
didn't
is
watch
that
that
like-
movie a ton.
There's like an era, like, because you had like
I would
Basketball Diaries, you had Rec Room for a Dream, and then even like something like Kids, you know, like
Kids is same
Yeah.
time I was
Kids.
watching all these movies was the same
Yeah,
time I was watching
Donnie
Kids.
Darko,
yeah.
Donnie Darko's a great movie. I love Donnie Darko.
Butterfly Effect.
I think that movie, Donnie Darko, affected people like to the the core.
Yeah,
Like,
some of our friends got really weird off of that movie. I thought it was a good movie. I
Yeah.
didn't get weird off of it, but I thought it was a cool concept. It's like, you know, everything's kind of predetermined. You gotta watch it.
I've
I
never
can't
watched
explain
it because the way it was presented to me. So to this day,
No,
I've
you should
never
watch
seen
it.
Donnie
You should watch
Darko.
it. It's a cool movie.
I don't doubt it. Like I've only heard good
Just
things.
don't get Jeremy Reinders or Sean Tata weird on it.
Hey,
Yeah, there was like a lot of depressing movies that came out around the same time. It was kind of weird.
yeah.
Jane said Vampire Diaries is boring. He said he tried to watch it. He's not gonna lie.
Well, there was other depressing movies in there too. Butterfly Effect a little bit. Eternal
original-
Sunshine of the Spotless Mind was kind of like
That
one
was a
of the
very
movies.
that was a depressing movie.
There was the Adam Sandler movie that was kind of crap. But
Oh,
he was
what
like, depressed as shit.
Punch Drunk Love
yeah,
or something?
yeah.
That was a weird movie too, where he was like having like he was fighting with like the sex line operator or some
Yeah.
shit. Yeah. Yeah. But I think that's time, sir. I think it's time to wrap it up. We're going on about 2 hours
We
almost.
should, yeah. Just when we think we're gonna get shorter.
Just before we start going off on another tangent,
Well, you know, this show was.
we're gonna pull it in.
We were a little more ready for this
We're gonna
show
wrap
than
it
the
up.
last one. So
Yeah, but like I said, we want to make the shows a little more watchable, shorter time, so people can kind of get in on it.
I'm just gonna one thing.
Yes, sir.
It's only at 9:30. If you guys haven't done the beer tasting,
Get on it.
it's gonna run long.
Yeah, I understand that.
Okay.
Okay,
point taken.
point taken. Point taken, sir. Thank you.
Well, we may start doing shows possibly on Sunday. I think we're talking about doing a show
know,
on Sunday, maybe splitting it up in half.
We'll see. We're gonna figure it out.
Get your shit together, make it happen.
Hey, dude, I make this all happen.
We got tons. we got tons of viewers that want.
Yeah,
to see
we
us.
got 4 people watching right now, so I want to say thank you to those 4
Hey.
people.
That's 2 more than we had last.
That
week.
is true. Hey, we slowly grow it.
Yeah, we did it
Yeah.
on a Thursday with no.
Well, we did it with no. We just did it.
We didn't promo
knew it-
today either. To
we
think of
didn't
it.
promo
I
it.
didn't have time to put it out on Twitter and Instagram and all that
Boo. That's your job.
stuff. I was busy.
Do your
today.
job.
But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and finish up tonight. We want
We're
to
gonna
thank
wrap
you
it up.
all for joining us in episode 20 of Inappropriate Bar Talk.
Yes.
My name's Chris.
I'm Tony. I'm dedicating this one to my grandpa.
Just so you remember, you can follow us at these social media outlets right here in your top left corner. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at Inappropriate Bar Talk. You can also find us at Inappropriate Bar Talk on Instagram and at IBT Podcast on Twitter. And we will be live again next week, Wednesday for sure, 8 p.m.
Stay tuned. We might do a quick, little thing on the weekend. We don't know.
Turn on those notifications, like and
Keep 'em
subscribe our
on.
channel. Turn on the notifications. You'll get that bing right when we come online. And who knows, you might get a surprise show. But until next week, you can,
Yeah, that's about
we'll see you. You can catch one of the episodes that YouTube chooses for you right here in this top corner here. And you can subscribe to us in the chat box over there. This is Chris and Tony from Inappropriate Bar Talk. We will see you next week.
Have a good one. Again, love you, Gramps.
Deuce.
Bye.